I'm Shane.
I'm Bo.
We are your Kentucky Fried Critics.
Welcome back.
Here we are. Yeah, cue the music. Here we are, guys. Another episode, 27.
27. Season 2. Still rolling strong.
We're doing great, guys.
Why do I make weird hand gestures?
I don't know. Well, right now, it's all good. Only Patreon seeing that.
Yeah,
no,
true.
I mean, it's okay.
It's just, I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands. All right. On to this. You guys already know what we're doing here. We got Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls.
Woo! We can't do anything in fucking order, can we?
No, we have to do it out of order. That's just how it works. Well, again, we have a reason, right?
Yeah.
So again,
if we
were
for
just
the drinks,
doing,
if we were just doing movies,
we would obviously start with the first one every time. But
Yeah.
sometimes you see the perfect drink, and you gotta go to the movie.
You have to.
What did we see, Bo?
We got Urban Artifacts, Monocle, Mango, Midwest Fruit Tart Ale.
So yeah,
Monocle.
Monocle.
It is tart.
If you guys don't know why Monocle made us automatically jump to this movie, let us enlighten you.
You had a terrible childhood, and I feel bad for you.
Because it's one of the, despite how small of a scene it is, it's one of the most memorable parts
And
of
happens
this movie.
like 10 minutes into the movie.
Mr. Monocle guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Monopoly guy.
Yeah, this must be the Monopoly guy.
We can go ahead and address the Mandela, or as we discussed off camera.
Yes.
Non-Mandela
I
effect.
believe it's Jim Carrey's fucking fault. We all think Monopoly guy has a monocle.
Yeah.
It is because of this fucking movie.
The Monopoly man does not have a monocle, and if you thought he did, you are wrong. Go to your Monopoly set right now.
Yep.
But I agree with Bo. The reason we as a generation think that there's a Mandela effect here is because we remember this movie. We remember him calling this guy the Monopoly guy, and we thought that the monocle had something to do with it. And it doesn't. He is only saying it because this is still a short man in a suit with a weird mustache.
Whoosh mustache.
Which makes him still the Monopoly guy.
Yeah.
The hat, right? That's all he's missing from the Monopoly guy.
Yeah, the top hat. You know who had a monocle? Mr. fucking Peanut.
Which is also a dude with a fucking top hat.
Yeah. I can see how it all gets blended and fucked up, man.
But yeah, I think Jim Carrey is definitely
the reason why we all think that. I agree.
And not unintentionally. He had no intention of making that.
No, it's not his fault.
He wasn't trying to say the monocle made this guy Mr. Monopoly.
It was the mustache.
We did it.
Yeah, because we were 5.
We didn't understand. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we just our conspiracy theory right there.
Yeah, so again, we couldn't help it as we were walking down and saw Monocle. We were just like,
yeah, no, because that's how this works. Is that we just glance and we're like, oh, that movie.
Well, again,
and sometimes it can be a stretch.
This is why I always say we'll glance, we'll see something like this, and then we'll walk past everything else. But it's always good to we stop and we mention every possibility that pops into either of our heads.
Yeah.
And then when we're finally done looking at everything, we look back at each other and we're like, all right, so which one spoke to you the most out of what we just said out loud? So again, it doesn't have, when we do that, it doesn't mean Bo's necessarily going to pick one of his or I'm going to pick one of mine. It's out of everything we just said out loud. We're like, which ones are like really like either like hit the mark of the name, like matching convention perfectly,
or you really want to watch that
really
movie,
want to watch the
and
movie.
You can make it work.
And so like it sometimes there have been plenty of times that's been the vote from both of us, like it like either Bo's come up with one and I've been
stretch
like,
will make it work.
I'm like, it's a stretch, but then when we get finished looking at everything, I'm like, I like the stretch.
How many times
I want to watch that movie?
How many times have I looked at you and been like, it's our fucking show. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, I know. I still feel like we got...
As long as there's what was it, the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
6.
6. Yeah, as long as we can 6 degrees, it's fine.
I think it's just left over from how we started.
There's a the in this beer, and that movie starts with the. There.
No,
right.
See,
there,
no matter what, we
works.
both know. Come on. We're never going to be that cheap about it. Come on.
We'll abandon the game entirely before we do that.
Well, again, remember I think the reason why it bothers me so bad that I always want the connection to be like at least us able to describe it is because we started with this being a game. We started with this being like,
guess what we're doing,
and we wanted it to be like feasible. They could figure it out, right?
We
like,
did so good for like a year on that. That was hard, man.
And I understand that part of the reason we gave it up was so that way now we can just pick things and tell people like this is where our head was at.
If you don't like how we got there, that's your problem.
And I understand it, but still I want it to be like easy. I want it to be like if they're just flipping through and they see the picture, they might, and they know our gimmick like already. They might immediately be like, "Oh, I know what they did then." You know what I'm saying? Like
it's so obvious. Dead Poet Society, the poet.
Monocle might be one of them.
I mean, if they remember the movie and that scene, it'll make sense.
Yeah.
Next week's is even better when we get
next
to that
week's
one.
is good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just straight good.
Yeah,
we got
to that
one
at the end.
Long while. We should just get into the movie.
Now you gotta wait.
We're trying to jump so much of the ship right now.
No, fuck the movie. Fuck this movie. We're just gonna skip right to the end. I want to talk about this beer that I haven't tried.
Do you understand how upset the people would be if, like, our second time to do a movie with Jim Carrey in it, we were just like, and 2 seconds in, and we're not doing it.
Not gonna. No,
trick
fuck you.
Like we did with Sonic. Like, you guys were ready for us to talk about Sonic.
It's not even April.
Now we're just gonna talk about video games. You guys thought we were going to talk about Ace Ventura. Now we're just going to talk about cartoons.
Yeah.
On that note, to start things off with, though, there was a cartoon.
Yeah, there was
a 90s
it kind
cartoon.
of sucked. I didn't like it.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Spike was a lot bigger of a character for no reason. Because Spike, don't get me wrong, like it's the only animal that we really see a lot of in both movies. But he's still not important.
No.
Not important enough to make him like the sidekick in the cartoon. Like full on sidekick in the cartoon. And again,
if anything, it should have been Greenwald. They should have brought him into the cartoon. That should have been his like.
I can't remember the timing.
Like his
of this,
Alfred.
Though. Well, I can't remember the timing of this. I don't remember if it was 1 cartoon 2 or if it was 1 2 cartoon. And I kind of think it was cartoon first because I know the cartoon came out in 95 and this movie came out in 95 and this movie didn't come out until November of 95. Yeah. So it'd be pretty hard for the movie to have come out
before the
cartoon. Because who is releasing the first episode of a cartoon after November 10th or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like nobody.
No, you're doing that beginning of summer.
August, or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you're really smart, beginning of summer.
Yeah, right.
You
know, so you got all the kids are home.
Kids are
they're gonna watch it.
Watching 3 months of it.
What SpongeBob did.
But so yeah, like you get what I'm saying. So I feel like the show couldn't have brought Greenwald. The cartoon couldn't have brought Greenwald because he wouldn't have been part of it yet.
I like Greenwald.
He's better.
Yeah,
he's a good character.
Love it. I like his pith helmet and his little shorts.
Well, so if we're
jolly English,
if we're gonna talk about Greenwald, let's just go ahead and get to
just go to the actors. In the movie.
First, let's just do Greenwald because again, we know Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
we have not actually done one of his movies, so we can stop and gush. Like unlike like Robin Williams, we didn't need to. We've done him before.
Yeah, we have done Jim Carrey.
We can actually gush for a little bit.
I love Jim Carrey.
But before we get there, let's do Greenwald. Since
we're on the subject.
Well, since for 2 weeks we had good segues and then we killed both of them right after
by ignoring them entirely.
We say them and then we stop it. We run around.
That was a good segue.
Oh,
get the fuck out of here.
2 weeks in a row. What the fuck is the chances? That's how bad at it we are. When it happens, we don't even know how to react to it. Like, man, that was great. And then we start going off on a tangent that has nothing to do with it.
Man, we're good at this. What the fuck were we doing?
But so yeah, Greenwald. Back to Greenwald.
Yeah,
okay?
Greenwald.
Like you were saying, before we do it a third time, Greenwald. Greenwald is played by Ian McNeice. He is a very renowned, and I mean prestigious, British actor. And like I didn't tell you, like me and Bo talked a little bit about who he was because it was one of the like
he's one of those guys.
Well, certain things make us giddy, like me and Bo, like truly giddy, and depending on the connection to which one of our shared nerddoms it is, I know, and I can't hold it in until we're recording, right? And so this one touched that.
Yeah,
right?
as soon as I got here. As soon as I walked in the door, he's like, "Did you know who he was?"
And so I only touched on the nerd connection we have. So this part that I'm going to start with about him, Bo doesn't even know. When I tell you that he is a trained
Thespian.
He is a trained thespian. He worked with the Royal Shakespeare Company
Ooh.
in like the 70s, like when it was still like super, and you're like, it was like really like,
Oh,
you're like,
damn.
wow.
I think he worked with Patrick Stewart.
I have
and
no idea.
Ian McKellen.
It probably would have been the time frame.
About time.
Yeah.
It'd be about the same time.
But yeah, so this guy was, and he worked in a bunch of different theater companies before he worked his way up to
the Royal London Theatre.
Now, all of that being said, and I'm not trying to downplay that, that's awesome. I love a true thespian. I love when a true thespian finds his way into television. That's great. The reason I couldn't hold it back and had to talk to Bo, though, was because of one thing specifically. He is from a 4-story arc of Doctor Who, where he plays Winston
fucking Churchill. He's good, too.
He's a great one. With the Dalek.
Yeah.
The human Dalek.
And the one with the, "Are you my mummy?"
Yes.
Bit.
Yes.
And shit. That's a creepy ass episode.
Love
Gas Mask Kid.
Love Winston Churchill. Love
Oh,
this
he's in
guy
the
as
episode
Winston
where
Churchill.
they turns the fighter pilots into
he
fucking like space fighters.
There are
and
4
shit.
episods.
Yeah.
There are 4 episodes where there are glimpses
It's him,
of this
it's
guy
him each
playing
time.
Winston
I love
Churchill.
this
Yes,
fucking
yeah.
guy.
That's what I was saying. It's great. I love it.
So yeah, yay, Greenwald.
Go Ian McNeice.
That's a British name, Ian McNeice. Then get more fucking English than that.
It is.
He was born with.
I was about to say
he was born with one of those bowler hats and a fucking tea set.
Well,
right?
it is indeed very. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Very British. A couple of other things though that people will know him from. He was also Baron Harkonnen in the 2000s version of Dune. He's the guy, the fat one that flies around in the.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was him in Dune with the red hair. Red hair. Yeah. That's this guy.
I didn't recognize him.
He is all this one. This one is so niche you probably won't get. You'd have been pretty young to have seen the show. You would have been like watching the network,
like reruns.
Well,
or
no,
something?
but you would have been watching the network, but you just wouldn't have been old enough to necessarily care about this show. So this is a Nickelodeon show, The Tomorrow People, and it was already a remake of a 70s show, and then the CW remade
the remake.
Okay, so like the original one was like a almost like a Saturday morning TV show style show, right?
Yeah.
Like very kitschy, gimmicky, and it was about how these kids were like the next evolution of people, and so they all had like superpowers,
Psychic
like
powers
telekinetic,
and shit.
crazy shit like that, right? Kids, it was always kids. So the 70s one, they were like full on, almost like Super Friends, but live action.
Yeah,
and they all had you get what I'm
Did
saying.
they have
And
a
it was
ring?
well, because it was
The
British. Like think
Power
about,
rings.
Well, think about the BBC. You know,
Yeah.
it was, like I mean, it was very, very.
They weren't known for their TV in the 70s.
Well, if they were, it was very Doctor Who.
Yeah, it was Doctor Who, and then
so it was very
documentaries.
kitschy. You get what I'm saying? Like, so again, it was a very kitschy, cheesy, Super Friends-ish.
Super low budget.
In the 90s, Nickelodeon bought the rights, and it was a weird thing where they were using like people who were, they were using people from all over. It was one of the first like global. They were using actors, like kid actors from around the world. So because the reason
cool.
was all of these kids were from a different place.
Yeah.
So in the 90s one, it was like there was the base of it all was that there was like this alien ship that crashed, and when it crashed, it sent out a beacon, and it made these certain kids evolve into
superpowers,
or maybe it knew that they had, and then it drew them to it. It's all I can't. It was I
30,
missed
this, dude. This sounds cool.
It was 30 years ago. Well, and it came out in
What? You mean you don't remember something from when you were 8?
Well, I mean, again, you know me though. The level of detail I do remember
Yeah,
is still going to be mind blowing.
Much, man.
That it came out in 4-episode story arcs,
Oh, that's
right?
kinda cool.
So very British TV
Yeah.
style. So like it would be like very 70s Doctor Who. That's how it would usually be, like 4-episode story arcs, and that's what it would like. So they would have like they only did like 3 of these. So you get what I'm saying? Like, think about like Nickelodeon back in the day. So you were seeing like the first episode 30 times before that second episode ever came
they just
out.
replay it.
It was so hard to see every episode in a 4-story arc because of airing schedules and dumbness and things,
syndication, all that bullshit.
You get what I'm saying? That's why it had a problem. I'm sure in England and Australia and Canada, the other places where they had actors come from, and so they were probably on BBC, CBC, and whatever's in Australia. ABC again, I think, but I don't think they could do that. But you get what I'm saying.
Maybe it's ABN, Australian Broadcast Network.
It probably is. You're probably right.
Yeah.
But so all of these different things they were probably broadcasting this to children.
Yeah, it's like, look, somebody like you.
And so Nickelodeon was just the American
they just like,
to it.
Hey, we need something to fill this spot.
If it went to PBS, nobody would have watched it. You know, like in America, it had to go to like a network, not one of the publicly owned.
Oh yeah, no, nobody watched TLC or PBS,
which is where it would have went if it was publicly owned channels. Yeah. So Tomorrow People was awesome. So
I bet it's awesome on streaming because you can just follow the fucking arcs.
I don't know if you can find it when we're done here. We're gonna look this up because it's one of those things, dude, for sure.
Look for a Facebook post update
because again, they each
sounds cool.
They can, one of them can like read people's minds. One of them can like teleport. One of them it's cool as shit, dude. One of them is there's a badass like smart alecky fucking space alien computer.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, it's cool.
I love sci-fi. What's that like kid version of Star Trek where they get like they're like cadets and they get lost in space with like the robot
Space Cases.
teachers? Yes,
I love Space Cases.
That's a good fucking show.
Jewel State. Do you not know who that is?
No.
Firefly. She's the mechanic. The actress.
Oh shit, she's in that fucking show.
She is in Space Cases. Yeah. She's the girl with the rainbow hair.
Nice.
I know this because, again, Bo, I'm a guy who loves to dye his hair, and part of my childhood inspiration for this was her goddamn charter in Space
with her crazy rainbow,
fucking head.
I just remember the glitchy robot chick.
There's her. It's the Black Power Ranger. Do you not know this? The main character in Space Cases is the actor.
Zach?
Is the Zach from the Power Rangers. And then Jewel State, and then
I was little, I didn't pay attention.
Fuck, dude.
We're gonna have.
Was it Ben Foster? No,
we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do this show now. That's coming in the future.
So again,
we can get that Elysium Galaxy Dust beer. Like, dude, no, we can do a whole breakdown of this show. It'll be great.
There were like 2 seasons. Trust me. I'm here to tell you, Bo.
We can do it. It'll be great.
Much like I was just saying, the absurd amount of stuff I remember about Tomorrow. My Nickelodeon knowledge is crazy. So yeah, Space Cases, before we move on, because you were like, you only remember the robot. To help maybe trigger more before we ever even get to watching it for you. It's Zach from the Power Rangers. He's like the lieutenant. He's the guy who's the captain character, right? Like, so he's the one. Then there's a character who is super strong, I think I want to say. He's got like long, crazy looking hair. I don't remember where he's supposed to be from. But then there's a dude who does electricity. I want to say he is from... Most of them are in our solar system. Then there's the electricity is like the annoying kid character. He's the character that everybody
like the
hates.
Little
He's got
character.
the little like fucking antenna on his
head.
I
remember him.
Then there's the girl that gets hot. She's pink. She like literally she just like when she gets mad, like her temperature goes up or something. She's from Mercury, maybe, like, get it because it's close, or Venus, maybe even, but it's again closer to the sun than we are, and that would be the explanation for why she is like that. And then 2 teachers. It's like the principal essentially.
Yeah, I remember the dude. Who's the other teacher? I thought
it's a female.
I thought it was just the robot.
I think there's a female teacher too. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
He acts like I remember he's like the Captain Kirk stand-in.
Yes,
almost.
no, he does. Yeah. He does that.
He almost like he does the same like stances and shit.
Okay,
same hair.
Space Cases. That's how it went. That's how the theme song went.
Sorry, the Ace Ventura fucking review turned into Space Cases.
They're thinking right now that we really did do a bait and switch.
We did. Stop. We fucked with him.
We have to.
No, that was just because of Greenwald. That was all his fault.
He is in an episode of Tomorrow People, just to pull that right back to where we were supposed to be doing.
It started, and
I think only one.
Spiral.
I think only one.
One
All
episode.
Of this was because I was trying to say he was in one episode of a very obscure Nickelodeon television show. I'm sorry, guys. My nerd is showing. I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can't tamp it down.
No, fuck that. That was entertaining as fuck. Then look for the future Space Cases episode, because I want to watch this.
Both
now.
I'm on board.
I want to find this.
We will have to look.
Like
I promise you,
I
we
bet
will
you
have to look. I promise.
It probably nowhere.
All right, we have to stop.
Internet Archive. It won't let us down.
We've said everything we need to say about Ian McNeice.
Who
let's
else?
geek out on Jim Carrey for a minute. Since now we've officially never done this, and people thought
somebody stop me.
People now thought we weren't doing it again.
Right? No, we are. We're gonna gush on him now.
Again, so the only reason we really need to stop and say anything is because we have not done it yet.
Yeah,
and it's crazy that we are a movie podcast of people from the generation that we are, and we haven't done a Jim Carrey movie.
This is what's good about it, is we took one random character and went on a whole fucking rabbit hole to a different show entirely, and we brought it back.
So Jim Carrey, though, yes, again, this is from that era. This is The Mask. This is he was springboarding from being that guy from In Living Color, and finally making it good in movies, right?
Yeah,
because again, like me and you had already discussed, he did do Once Bitten, which is like an '80s movie.
Yeah, and it's really good. Everybody acts like it's terrible, but it's not.
That was like he dipped his and was it Rubber Face? You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's one of those ones I promise you've never seen the movie, but you might have seen the cover in fucking a movie. I'll show you the cover at some point. I'll show you the cover.
No, that's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, when his head is stretched off to the side over here.
No.
Oh, am I right?
Yes.
Oh,
and it's like a yellow cover, and you see the face, and it's like pulled. Yes.
Yeah.
You've never watched the movie, I promise, because
I've never heard of it till now.
Here's what it is. That movie came out like 2 years before he started doing The Mask and Ace Ventura. So when he started doing The Mask and Ace Ventura, to try to cash in on the popularity at rental places and making back end money, they started pushing that fucking thing, and they tried to they started putting posters up at movie rental places and stuff, even though it was 2 to 3 years
after the fact.
Yeah.
See Jim Carrey and rubber face. Makes sense. His face is like fucking rubber.
So
I'm gonna have to go fucking find that now.
In all fairness, though,
I do like his weird movies, like where he doesn't do comedy, right? Like Number 23 and The Majestic was really good.
Do you want to know one that he's in the backdrop of?
What?
So Peggy Sue Got Married.
I don't know that one.
I think we've talked about this at some point when we were talking about Nick Cage before. It's like a super early Nicolas Cage movie as well.
And just randomly in the background there's Jim Carrey.
He's one of Nick. Okay, so here's I hate that we were saying we weren't gonna get off topic again. Here we are.
We're not. We're talking about Jim Carrey. It's totally on topic.
So Peggy Sue Got Married. Again, I'm telling you, this is in an episode somewhere where we were talking about this movie, and if not, it was like in one of our beer trips.
I was gonna say when we were on the road,
but we've talked about this. So Peggy Sue Got Married is a sci-fi-ish movie. So it's goddamn, I can't remember and the people are gonna come at me when they hear this. I don't remember who the main character is, who the actress is playing the main character is right now. You know, you just have those moments where your brain
put you on the spot
on you.
Too. So,
but so it's her, and she's married to Nick Cage, but they had just gotten a divorce, and they're about to go to their 30th high school reunion or something crazy, right? They go to the reunion. She collapses at the reunion, and when she wakes up from collapsing at the reunion, she is magically back in high school. But she
remembers
she's
everything
in her high school body, but she is her adult.
Oh yeah, I do remember us talking about this.
Nick Cage is her boyfriend, and so she also then dips her toe in the water of dating different guys, right? And to no effect on the future in any kind of way.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey is one of the random people who is Nick Cage's friend. when they were in high school.
So he's like the Billy Zane from Back to the Future,
Yes,
just
dude,
in the background.
he's just a dude in the. Again,
Nice.
he gets a couple of minutes of random.
Got to
screen
start
time.
somewhere.
He does indeed. He sings. They do like they do a barbershop quartet
Nice.
fucking song at some point in the movie. He's one of the people singing. He shows off his flexibility. There's a random scene. I think he picks up a fish bowl with his arm, like weirdly, like
like
flapped around behind his head.
Like an S turns around up his spine and shit.
Well, no, he literally hits like it's like this, but it's like like straight armed behind him, and he's holding the fish, and he's just like walking.
Yeah,
Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
Jim Carrey.
we all know
Carrey.
how he moves.
Yeah, okay.
Like he's not human.
By no means one of the movies I'm trying to.
He moves around like a marionette puppet.
Right? Yes.
Like somebody is controlling him with strings.
If we're gonna keep down this road of name dropping random old Jim Carrey ones, then also Earth Girls Are Easy.
Oh yes, I've seen that.
That one he does look like a puppet.
He
for
does.
At least some of the movie because they indeed put the puppet style fur on.
Yeah.
him. No, that's a great one, dude. Because that's him, Damon Wayans, and Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on Tubi.
That's a great one.
You can watch
dude.
that one for free.
They crashed their spaceship into Gina Davis. Is it Gina Davis?
I think it's Gina Davis's house.
Pool. It's in her pool. Oh.
List. All right. Earth Girls Are Easy. There we go. It's on the
Dude,
wall.
I used to watch that again, not when it came out. It was probably like 90.
I watched it a few years ago because I saw it on Tubi.
Oh, yeah?
I was
You
like,
never seen it?
I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh shit, this is hilarious.
I used to watch it in like 92. It was on HBO all the time, which is weird because it was way after it came out. We need to get rolling here. And
maybe this is better than I thought.
Anybody else that we're gonna talk about, we can just wait until we see them.
We get to them.
So to start this movie, let's just get into this, right? Like we open with the happiest tranquil music, which is weird because we take the tranquil music into a helicopter shot flying over a rescue mission.
Yep.
Again, it's not the Alps. It's supposed to be like the Himalayas, but like you think the Alps because you just see. Well, maybe not everyone, but maybe this is just dumb American type things. But when I see like snow-covered mountaintops, my head's always like the Alps.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, I know why our head goes there. Ace is wearing lederhosen.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Our head is like it's got to be the Alps.
He's got to be in the Swiss Alps because he's wearing fucking lederhosen.
I figured it out. I figured it out.
I love this because it's all just a big spoof of Cliffhanger, though.
It's a great spoof of Cliffhanger.
Hey, I maintain that little raccoon is a way better actor than the chick.
But don't get to the raccoon yet. We're not even there. We still got the thumb off the wave off the helicopter. You can't make me go.
Dude, if I were you, I'd go down. Yeah, well, if I were you and you were me, I'd be you and I'd use your body to get to the top. You can't stop me. Loser.
Throwing out the loser.
Yeah, immediately.
We got to get the...
We got to remind everybody 30 seconds into this movie what's going on.
Who this guy was, why we're having a sequel. We got to make sure you remember he's got his own special phrases. He was that kind of popular.
Yeah, very annoying... children back in the day when this movie came out.
Children to preteen. Again, that was before the phrase tween.
Yeah.
You were a preteen. But yeah, children to preteens in the 90s for sure were killing parents.
I was obnoxious.
With quoting anything that came out of Jim Carrey's mouth.
Yeah, like, not just like Ace Ventura, just
like
anything the man said.
Yes, dude. This cable guy.
We all talked out of our butt.
Yes. As we get the reference to it in a minute. Yes, he says, screw you, I'm going up. Gets to the top. We see crash plane. We finally know what it was about. Crash plane.
Yeah, the helicopter guy was like, we got all the people. He's like, what about the animal cargo?
There was only one raccoon.
It'll be fine. I care. Or whatever the fuck he says. I love it. They get up there and it's all smashed. And the monkey shows up on his shoulder. And they both look one way. And then the other way. Well, there's nothing we can do, Spike. Huh? Ooh. And the fucking raccoon is magically on the other side of a fucking cliff.
It had to have fallen out of the plane as it was like the plane flipped upside down.
Right.
It flew out the window, right? I mean, if
and
not,
did the ninja grab on the wall and is like sliding down.
because how else did it end
I
up
want
on
to
the
see
other
that.
side?
Where's that shot? I want the epic shot of the raccoon saving
Well,
itself.
Then we get to see Ace pull out harpoon gun grappling
That he
thing.
wasn't
This was-
carrying a minute ago.
Well, this is like some Batman level
Yeah, it
equipment.
is.
When did this man get an upgrade to his career like that?
I don't know.
The first movie,
Right,
this guy
he can
was
barely pay his fucking rent. He's like hiding from his landlord.
like hobo style in his own apartment.
He's got
right?
that rundown fucking like Crown Vic or whatever the fuck he was driving.
Everything in his apartment looked brown because it was that old. You know, like it was like a one color scheme inside. The most colorful thing in his apartment was himself.
Right,
In his
it's
clothing.
got that brown couch that your grandma
Yes.
always had in the fucking apartment.
I don't understand what kind of upgrade. I guess after saving the Miami Dolphin, in
yeah,
the first one,
he got super famous.
It really it was a
Well,
springboard for his career.
He finally caught that stupid bird that had like the $60,000 reward for it.
Something happened here where he is now like he has equipped himself for like missions.
I can go around the world rescuing animals now.
Wasting harpoon gun Batman tech on a raccoon saving mission.
It's fucking great.
But so he shoots it across. This is the scene for scene shot.
Yeah,
right? This is
straight
the one where
out of Cliffhanger.
again, like the whole thing is a reference to Cliffhanger, but this scene is
It's
like
shot for shot.
Yes.
The him rescuing the girl and they're trying to get across. Her little strap breaks and
Grab her
Stallone
hand.
grabs her. Don't let go. He does the face.
Slowly slides out of
Yeah.
his own hand.
And then he snaps awake in his cabin. Oh, wait, we're doing the wrong movie. Hang on. Go
then
back.
he realizes he really did drop this fucking raccoon.
I maintain the raccoon was a better actor than the chicken Cliffhanger. It looks absolutely terrified the entire time.
Look,
I don't
now-
know what they were doing to it off camera, but this fucking poor raccoon looked so scared.
Dude, they weren't doing anything to it off camera. Had a raccoon in a room full of people. It was nervous. That's how they got this raccoon to look scared. They probably just had
Freak.
everybody on set. They were like, circle close.
Yeah, get real close to him. Clap.
Stare at him.
Make him nervous.
Just stare at him.
Call him fat.
Just like they would a person. That's what I'm
like,
getting at.
You are a useless fat slob raccoon.
How do you make a person feel self-conscious? Everybody stare.
I saw you eat that third fucking seed, you fat fuck.
But yeah, so again, this was a beautiful scene. It sets up for us why Ace disappeared.
Yeah.
Why he stopped doing
Just
the job.
vanishes
Why
off the
we
face
even
of the
need
earth.
that, I don't know.
I don't know
Couldn't this guy
either.
have just shown up to his apartment?
Yeah, he could have just in Miami.
Right?
Hell, could have had Courtney Cox do a cameo. They're still dating. You know, she
Something.
answers the door and he's like, "Oh, Ace." You know, it's not
Something-
nearly as fun, but
No.
could have done it.
But so instead, we get Greenwall. We get our guy, our explorer extraordinaire,
Winston
I guess.
Churchill,
Yeah, showing up the 1,000 steps.
the million-step temple.
It's so
It's a
funny.
great matte painting, though.
Love
this
this
temple.
him like wiping the sweat off of himself as he
The
gets to
poor
the
man
top.
walks with a cane too. I feel so bad for him having to go up all these stairs.
He gets in the door. I love when this guy opens it and they start talking. Right? He's just like, "I need to find Ace Ventura.
There are no labels here.
We have no names. He's an American. Maybe that'll help."
We are from everywhere. We are all something of the earth and shit.
Oh, okay. But this guy's a little bit different. I think you're gonna. Sometimes he talks out of his butt.
Oh, him.
That guy.
It's like, yeah, that guy. We know where he is.
Everybody knows
He
that guy.
He was broken, but he came here and found enlightenment. And now he's like super animal Buddha monk guy. He's just got every animal ever around him, little moths and stuff, and he's just Greenwall gets all up in his face, like, is he alive? And then he fucking yells at him.
Dude, he does look dead.
He does, because he's just like kind of blank face, just meh. He overdid the fasting, right? And sadly died. But now we can embalm him in that position, and he'll be sacred to all Buddhists, like that dude that dude they found inside the pottery statue.
And all animals, dude. This
Yeah.
place was
Lions, tigers, bears. Oh my!
Anything you could. Llamas. I think there were llamas, right? Alpacas.
There was a chipmunk. I liked the little
All
chipmunk.
animals, dude. All animals. It made his apartment look like nothing. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he was full of way more. Then he finally wakes up.
Fucking screams right in Greenwald's face. Sorry, you just startled me in my meditations. For I am an enlightened man now. A child of light.
Then you're not going to be interested in this job I have? Pays $20,000.
Really?
No, I still couldn't. I haven't reached true enlightenment yet.
Fucking,
Out of nowhere.
Just the master monk guy pops up like, hey, hang on.
Wait.
We're actually a little short on space. It'd be
think
great for you to do this. I'll help you pack.
I think you can do this. Let me just say, I got
He
this.
all but kicks him out the fucking door.
Well, dude, we got a few very important things that happen because they come back.
Right.
The jokes that come back. He pulls out the trinket.
Yeah,
right.
The
Like that was the
medallion.
one.
Here, you've achieved enlightenment.
Well,
take my medallion.
First he says, "I've not reached the level of true enlightenment." No, you did just now. I
Yep,
felt it.
I felt it. Did you not?
Feel it? Come on, you had to have felt it.
He's
It was so impactful.
He's so desperate. He's like, hey, here's my chance. I can get rid of this annoying
He's
fuck.
like, but then I've not made my own Buddhist something medallion. Blah, blah.
Whatever the fuck it's called. Here,
He
take
just-
mine. It took you 80 years to achieve
It's
this.
okay.
I don't like
I don't
it
like it
anyway.
anymore. I don't care for it anymore. It's all right. Why was it an Ankh?
I don't know.
It was
Prop guy is all he had.
100% an Egyptian Ankh. 100%.
All he had. They did an Egyptian mummy movie of the week on like sci-fi like the month before, and then it was just in his truck.
Someone was like, "Look, they're not gonna see it long enough. It doesn't matter."
The original medallion was too small. It just
They
kinda
do
looked,
try
it
to
just kinda
keep
looked like a
holding it at
coin.
angles where you might like
Not
you
be
can't
able to
necessarily
tell.
tell. There's only one like real quick split second where it's like dead on.
It's
You
when
see
he's
it.
taking it off of
Yes,
his head.
And
It's
I
when
swear,
see
if
it
you
real
look,
good.
you can even. I couldn't make out if they were actually hieroglyphics.
Yeah,
but
the
had
quality of
paint.
my video
It
wasn't
had
good
the
enough.
paint colors of hieroglyphics,
Yeah.
right? Like it had the blues and
It
the
did.
whites and the, you know what I'm saying?
I bet if we got like the HD, like the Blu-ray copy, and
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
but we watched it on YouTube.
Yes. Free YouTube.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. We can't tell you what that link is,
Nope.
but I will say that it wasn't hard to find.
No, not at all. Rather easy, in fact, and very good. Very, very good.
Very good transfer.
So,
I
yeah,
have no complaints.
Thanks, dude. Not gonna say who you are, but thanks, guy.
You really pulled through.
For real.
Uh,
Saved us like what was it, like $8 to rent this
Something.
fucking movie?
yeah, something. It'll
Yeah,
be a bit.
much appreciated.
Once though they finish with being once the monk
Medallion
finishes
exchange.
convincing him that he can leave,
Well, tell everybody bye. Break it to them gently.
I need them to be okay with this.
Just cut to them having a big ass fucking party. They're popping the
The
champagne.
one dude is literally in
like,
his tidy
fucking
whities.
underwear. Woo!
Ace doesn't like, he doesn't even notice, right? Like he's just like,
walks through. Wow, I've never seen them act that way. Denial is it's a hell of a thing.
all right, I think I might be ready. Wait, before we go, there's one more thing.
I have one last thing I have to do.
This is one of those things that as a kid you remember.
Oh, and you want to
wanted to
do it so much. I still want to do this.
But the problem is, have you ever actually done like a slinky down, even just
Yeah,
like
no, go
a
like
half
3
flight?
fucking times.
It never would have went.
It'll go down 4 stairs and stop. And you got to kick it again. It's never like it is
or
in the cartoon.
like the lining isn't.
Yeah.
It's not lined up perfectly with like the arc that the slinky is.
Worse, it fucking lands on its side roll.
So at some point, like it's gonna hit the edge, either like too far out or the edge too far in, and then it just fucks it all up because it's, like,
falls. It just rolls down on its
probably
its side.
kink itself up, and then you're never gonna get it unkinked.
Oh, I hated it when that happened.
Well, especially in the metal ones. Like in the plastic ones, you could usually
Yeah.
you could finagle it. Those metal ones would happen, and
It's
it's like,
fucked.
oh, it's done.
Just nothing you can do.
It's locked. It's over. Especially like the further away the linked pieces were. Like if it's right beside each other, you're like, okay, well, it's still gonna slink. But when they were like, you know, two opposite ends and they got fucking stuff like
Right.
that, you're like, I'm done for.
It's fucked. I just gotta get a new one. You ever get the either end somehow magically stuck
Yes.
together, and now you just got like a tube.
The Aurora bus, or
Yeah.
right? I think it's just like the snake eating
Morbian
itself.
strip.
Yeah, yeah. Son of a monkey. All right. Yeah, he gets to the bottom of the stairs. This is beautiful though, because it stops on the last one. He was like, it would.
It would. The very last step stops. He's
Hey,
just
man,
like, can I try it again?
One more time?
One more time? No, man, we're going to be late for our plane.
Fine.
Guess
We'll
we'll
do
just
what you
do
want.
what you want to do.
Of
And then
course.
we get to the plane. The jokes on the plane are too dirty for a kid's
Immediately,
movie.
and it's only like 10 minutes into the
Yes.
movie.
He gets on a plane, the stewardess fucking comes up.
Peanuts?
Like, why, yes, it's right here. It's a little cumbersome, but I consider it carry-on.
Peanuts? And she throws it in his... She throws it at his crotch, dude. Did you see it? She's like, peanuts?
And they're not even peanuts. They're sunflower seeds. If you pay attention when he starts eating them and spitting them out.
Well, because she's being rude.
Yeah, she didn't even give him the peanuts.
She was like, you don't deserve my peanuts.
30 seconds onto them being on the plane. But then Greenwald starts trying to break down.
What's going on?
Yeah, he debriefs him.
He tells him, not that Ace pays attention. It's for us. But Ace is like, the whole scene is him just like looking out the window, playing with the thing.
Just for
being
plot
silly.
reasons, tell him what fucking Greenwald says.
Oh, he tells them that they're going to meet the Wachati.
Yeah, because there's going to be a wedding, but somebody stole the sacred bat that was supposed to be the dowry.
Listen, he didn't say
bat. He didn't say bat, the sacred animal.
That is key for story.
Yeah, that's key. That's key. And if we don't get the animal back, there's going to be a war, and the Wachati are going to get slaughtered.
By the Wachutu people.
Meanwhile, what's Ace doing?
He's doing his best goddamn Shatner.
Yes, he is.
There's a thing.
There's
on the wing.
Something on the wing. Some thing. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Because Twilight Zone.
Yes.
The old school Twilight Zone episode.
The John Lithgow one in the movie's not as good. Have you seen it?
Yeah. I love the Twilight Zone movie.
It's not as good as Shatner's.
It's not. But it's still good.
Yeah.
It's not as good for sure. Shatner's is way better.
The monster is better in the movie than in the Shatner's
the monster's
episode.
Way scary. Yeah, this was great. This is also like the second Shatner of Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
In the first movie, he does
he gets down into the pool and he's just like, we've landed on a strange planet.
So again, Ace Ventura, we know. Sci-fi
huge Trekkie.
He's a sci-fi fan for sure.
Boys.
That's right. Yeah, while all that's going on, though, I will give so much credit to Greenwald for trying to stay on task. He's trying to make sure the dude knows. He's like, listen to me.
Man has the patience of a saint.
You're not paying attention. They are bloodthirsty people.
Yeah.
And if that bat's not back, they will think it is an insult.
And the
Wachati
are not fighters at all.
They will be killed.
They don't like fighting.
All of them will be gone.
Every fucking one. I mean, they'll try. They're brave. But they don't really do this kind of shit.
So and he's like, so what kind of timeline are we talking about?
It's
here?
like 4 days, right?
He's like, we have to do it before the wedding, the upcoming nuptials that are happening.
That's not a lot of fucking time, dude. We gotta go.
Let's get on it.
Like
The Jeep, dude. First off, I love the Jeep ride because it like in the plane we get the like montage of all these animals. Yeah, you get to see
Africa. It's all pretty and shit.
We get in the Jeep and they start driving.
And he's
Subway. The Subway sign as they're driving down the road, the billboard. Shut the fuck up, dude. I fucking love that.
Like, as soon as the shot starts, he's acting like he's like off road. He's just bouncing. Beautiful country. And then he's just driving down the highway. Just normal. Goes past the Subway sign. You know they stopped. You know
dude, I love that.
But then Subway. We should get Subway when we're done.
But then he does flip it off road, dude.
Yeah, he does because he's
really
like,
does.
we got to go to the consulate building. It should be
like,
around this bend here. Oh, all right, shortcut. Boom.
Dude, I fucking love this.
He's calling out the G. He's like, the alignment's a little off. You might want to get that checked.
Then he starts singing,
chitty chitty bang bang.
And I mean, going for it.
Chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang. Yeah, chitty. Fucking truck just flipping.
Do you want to hear an amazing piece of information?
Yes, I do.
That was not in the script. They were supposed to have some actual conversation going on. Jim Carrey forgot his lines and just started doing the chitty chitty bang bang thing. And Ian McNeice did such a good job of saying in his character and playing off of Jim Carrey doing it that they were just like, okay, we're keeping
Yeah,
it.
that's too good. I can't
phenomenal.
imagine that go the long drawn out chitty when he just starts roll crashing to the fucking parking spot is the absolute best. And then he sticks it. He lands all four wheels like a glove.
That's one of those lines.
Yeah.
That was one of mine.
Oh, we all did it.
That's one I still use to this day.
Mine is super. I do that one all the time.
Wreck the car into that spot so perfectly with the super nice fancy
Oh yeah, the like
Royce
Rolls
or
Royce
whatever
like right
was.
next to it. Fucking Greenwald gets out and he's like, oh shit. It's the consular dude.
Consulate's car. You almost fucked it up. Whatever.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I wish we'd have smashed right on it, but that's later.
Again, because that's what we're not giving anything away. We see the elephant in the background. Ace doesn't like the treatment already.
Sick boba.
He's just instantly like, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. And then it gets worse. We go inside.
Before we even get inside, we get to actually meet Cadby riding the horse outside, right?
Whipping the shit out of it.
Yes, I was going to say. So before we even get inside, we see another smack insult about the fucking way he is with his animals.
As soon as he gets there, he just takes the riding crop, just kind of looking at it.
And he smacks him.
In the middle of doing the introductions, he just kind of lets him take it. He's like, okay, whatever. I'm this guy. Whack!
The guy gets upset and he goes,
funny. Didn't seem to hurt the horse when you were doing it to him.
Thought
Sorry,
was okay.
He has an affinity for animals.
Wow. Okay.
Indeed. Shall we?
They start walking. He's like, "Well, I need you to prove yourself again." So this is the guy. This is whose car it was out front. Cadby. Again, I say, how are you not supposed to know that this guy is the bad guy
immediately?
The second
he has the little evil, like snidely whiplash mustache.
There's nothing about this guy that doesn't not scream.
Bad
I am
guy.
The bad guy, right? Like, well, not even just like I'm a bad guy, but I am the bad guy. I am this movie's bad guy, right? Like it's all over him.
It's worse than fucking Roadhouse. Like that guy, you see him, it's like, well, you're clearly the bad guy.
Yes, again, yeah. This guy it's being telephoned in, right? Like, I mean, we know. We absolutely, if you don't, it's outrageous.
Movie pauses real quick, big bold letters. Bad guy, arrows.
Ace Ventura fucking breaks the fourth wall. This guy right here, we're gonna have problems.
No, he fucking Saved by the Bell.
Yes, yeah.
Pause.
Time out.
Time out.
Let me just tell you guys, me and him, we don't see eye to eye. All right.
Fuck, we're old.
It's okay. It's fun. Whatever. Screw them.
Fuck you. If you didn't cry at Zach and Kelly's wedding, you're fucking full of shit.
Okay, off of that. Ace, though, this is while they're walking is when he gets to show off his skills, right?
Yeah.
He
calls
calls
full
out.
detective
He's
mode.
like, "Oh, I knew this about you. You must have hurt yourself, and I know that you hurt yourself. You slipped on the thing, and you fell, and you busted your that's why you got
your
a
hand
little bit
open.
of masonry on your shoes, and blah 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 blah." He's talking so fast.
Does the whole, and then fucking goes into the long tirade.
I definitely used to do that.
Yeah,
because I'm a fast talker sometimes, and so I would do that.
It's like, oh god, I gotta explain.
When I caught
something.
myself, when I would catch myself and know, like when I would become aware of the fact that I was in the middle of one, I would stop myself that way because it's comedic. So like people are gonna laugh, and it probably would also give me
your voice.
It would give me the extra time to also like be like, okay, now that you know that you've done it, really think about slowing down. You've got extra time to pause, calm it down.
It's so funny though. And the best part is he's like, how'd you know I'm a workaholic? He's just like, well, the urine stains on your pants indicate you're a one-shake guy, far too busy for the follow-up jiggle.
That guy's face.
He's kind of hiding his pants. He's wearing white pants too, so you know it showed through real good.
Did you see Greenwald? His eyes were like, he almost like chuckled with the eyes, right? Like, no visual mouth.
He's just never seen anybody take the piss out of this guy before. He's loving it.
Take the piss out.
Ha! I didn't even do that on purpose.
So good. So good. Then he takes him into the fancy dinner party. Why the fuck is this
Right,
meeting happening in the middle
I
of
don't
this fancy
know who
dinner
are
party?
these fucking
Why
people.
was he playing polo in the middle of this fancy dinner party or whatever he was doing?
He's the richest man in North Africa. I
He
guess.
doesn't care that like literally everybody is just hanging out at his house all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even understand we don't have the kind of money. So
Yeah,
we
I don't have
understand.
rich people money. Is that a thing? Do other rich people just kind of hang out at your house?
They don't care who's there.
Yeah.
It's like a 24/7 Great Gatsby style. It's just
Yeah,
a
it's
party
a
all day, every
24-hour
day,
party.
right? Like that's what it felt like.
It
right?
really did.
Because again, there's no rhyme nor reason for the people that we meet. We meet the bird guy. We meet. This is when we get our Monocle.
Our Monopoly guy.
Literally, as soon as he
fucking
sees
scene.
it, no, this was my favorite as a kid, and I didn't even realize how much I was gonna enjoy it as an adult. Like again, like I'm the one who saw this and instantly told you, like,
Yeah.
I want to do this movie. I have to do this because of the Monocle. I was still not ready for how much I laughed out loud as an adult when it
Right.
started. Like because he looks at them on the stairs and he stops. Like literally, they're
just walking down the stairs.
Greenwall and Cadby are talking fucking business, and literally.
Hold on a
Ace
second.
Stops both of them. Wait for just a moment. And he runs up to the stairs, gets right in between the two of them, and is just like,
Do you want some shoes to go with that mink stole or whatever the fuck
and
you
as soon-
have?
yeah, as soon as
How about they be made from the skulls of baby seals?
as soon as the husband starts talking to like defend his wife, I can't believe you would say that. Oh, you, Mr.
Monopoly guy.
I die every fucking time. It was so funny.
It's the chick's fault if she hadn't called him out. She's like, you should try it sometime. He's just like, maybe I should. Whap! Just knocks dude out, throws him up over his shoulder.
So funny. He
fucking does the whole like model strut. Mwah. And then fucking flips him over and is like, do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Go directly to jail.
This poor actor's teeth. I hate watching it. Like, you can hear his teeth clacking together while his head's being shaken.
This is one of those times. We got so caught up earlier, we couldn't take the time to actually do it justice to tell the people. I have to tell them now.
Oh, yeah. This
actor. The
guy who played Monopoly guy.
I didn't write his name down because this is one of those, like, I saw it as a trivia fact well after I had made my notes. And so, like, I know this is true, though. This guy is the same person who played human form, I guess, for lack of a better word, scrawny version of Bane in the Batman and Robin movie. You know, like Bane.
Unvenomed Bane.
Yeah, unvenomed Bane. This guy, the guy that
the guy who's screaming, "No, please don't do this to me!" as they fucking strap him into the machine.
Is this
fucking little guy?
Is the guy who got knocked out by Ace Ventura and wore like a shawl around a fancy party. Sometimes you can't make this stuff up. It's just too good.
I love this fucking movie. You can't not. If you do not laugh at any point in this movie, there's something seriously wrong with you. You're like the worst form of psychopath.
After he makes this ass of himself, Cadby is officially like, okay, I need to get him away from the
we need to go to the projection room so I can explain to you what the fuck's going on. And get you away from my friends.
Yeah, well, and this scene is another one that proves how little Ace is paying attention right now.
Yeah.
Because how do you not realize that, give me a second, what's his name? He something, right? Whoa, where's it at? I got it in my
the
notes.
chief of police guy with the little beret.
He too. How do you not know that he too is literally in Cadby's pocket?
Yeah, immediately.
Like,
as soon as you see him.
They are having what should be a police level conversation.
Yeah.
Right?
And he's just manning the projector.
House. Well, at Cadby's house. At his house. This should be at a station.
His house is the station. That's why there's always so many people hanging out there.
Probably at this point, right? Like, I wouldn't even be surprised, dude. Like,
if we went through that door in the back of the projection room, it cuts into the actual police station. That's where like people are.
I love when Ace sits down though. And his
fucking hair is just blocking the whole thing.
It took him so long to realize. Like, everybody else is just like staring at him already, and he just is like, "Oh, that's me. That's."
He sinks out of frame. You know?
Just moves over to the chair by Greenwall.
Right.
Like, okay. Sorry.
All right, now let's start. Let's bring up the picture of the Australian fucking dudes or whatever.
Well, first it's
no,
the
it's that
poacher, old
Murdoch
guy,
guy.
Mr. McCain.
I knew it was a Mac.
Yeah, Mr. McCain. He was the first poacher.
Yeah.
Which is the poacher that we find out has nothing to do with
Yeah,
any
like,
of this.
doesn't have
He's
fuck
actually
all to
the
do with
totally innocent guy.
Yeah.
Then we see the two Australians who, again, look guilty as fuck.
Don't
Dude, like the Mr. McCain guy, again, Ace isn't going to like him because we see he's big game hunting, right? But he doesn't look like his picture doesn't look like a bad dude.
Yeah.
The Aussies.
They're like dirty. They're in like rags. They're all
they
sweaty
look like
and shit.
scary
Yeah.
dudes who are probably bad guys.
And Ace is doing the
shadow puppets. Dude, again, the look from Cadby. Just like, what the fuck are we even dealing with right now?
fucking stands up. He's standing in front of the projector, tearing Ace apart. He's like, I can't have a war in my province, sir. And he just like, ooh,
again,
ooh.
I will at least give them credit. Right now, they're trying to make sure that in his goofiness, he is paying attention to the ramifications of what they're saying. They're like, people will die.
Doesn't stop him at all.
Well, again, it also doesn't matter because we also know that
Hi-ho, Silva, away!
As we've already said, normally we might not try to spoil it, but Cadby is we've said this. Cadby's the bad guy. So again,
only small children are not going to realize he's the bad guy.
He's only faking any kind of care about the fact that Ace isn't. He wants Ace to not pay attention.
Yeah.
He's actually secretly very excited at how dumb
Exactly.
He's
like, oh, this is even easier than I thought. I thought this guy was supposed to be good.
Yeah, so while they're finished with their meeting of showing off all these possible suspects, Cadby goes, oh yeah, one thing, before you leave. As a fellow animal lover to another fellow animal lover, he's like, I want to show you something. I'm pretty sure you're going to love this.
Yeah, you're going to love this. Fucking walks into his trophy room. With every fucking animal ever.
Yeah. Not trophy room as in like trophies. As in like he thinks he's a cool king shit.
Thinks he's fucking Teddy Roosevelt or some shit.
He's a big game hunter, and this is 100. Like, not that it's ever okay to really be a big game hunter, because almost always these are like animals that are endangered. You shouldn't be doing this. But even beyond that, like at least today, generally speaking, unless they're doing some kind of super illegal hunt, it is some kind of sanctioned thing where like they are trying to keep the herd to a certain number, and they let people do it.
We've got too many water
and
buffalo.
they let people do this.
Yeah.
I still think it's fucked up. I still think it's crazy. It's weird that they do a lottery on who can win that. But what I'm gonna tell you is that in the 90s, it was probably like the Wild West.
Yeah,
and the fact that this dude had
in the 90s you could just pay.
This guy was paying people to drug animals that he was shooting.
Yeah, they tranked him, brought him over to him. He popped him in the skull. Yay, look, I hunted it.
Right? Like,
Fuck
we
that.
know that.
You should have to do it like that one tribe where they go out in the freaking brush with a sharpened stick and they got to kill a lion.
Well, like the
that's
the
hard.
Wachati.
Yeah, like, that's hardcore, man.
Do it like the Wachati or the Wachutu here would be doing.
Right? They gotta go.
Well, maybe not the Wachutu because there's probably people. They're probably hunting people.
Yeah, they're probably more hunting people. They get they get called like headhunters and shit throughout the movie.
But the Wachati, definitely do it like the Wachati. You're probably hunting these animals, not like this dude.
Go face the lion in noble combat.
I love Ace's reaction to standing into that room. Like he just
freaking out, screaming,
like fake vomiting,
like almost gonna throw up, shit. And they're like, "Is that a problem?"
Turns around, totally calm.
No, this is a lovely room of death.
And he's like, "Oh yes, I figured a man of your culture would love seeing these animals."
Well, take care then. Bye now. And they go and they leave, and just. Because of the room, right? This is the only reason. He tells that elephant over and has him sit on the consul's car.
I fucking love it.
Down, Bubba. Smashes it. Fuck Greenwald's like, oh, Ace, how could you?
Well, at that point, though, Ace is like, can't prove it was me.
I didn't do shit.
Do you think that guy's gonna believe that I saw his elephant for 30 seconds from
and
500
could control him?
from 500 feet away, and I magically made that happen?
I snap my fingers and all the elephants do my dance.
He's looking at Greenwald like, you know that's true, but do you think he's gonna think that? He thinks I'm an imbecile.
If anything, that trainer's getting shot later today.
Right? Exactly.
Poor guy. It's the dark part of the movie.
Now they're in the jungle because he's gonna take him to see the Wachati.
Yep. This nice little stroll through the jungle.
I love that we find out Ace is one of those guys. He's one of those people that pulls the dumb practical jokes. He's been stepping on his heel.
Flat tire.
The whole way. Yes, exactly. Greenwald said, in all honesty, can we please stop? Because I just don't think my shoe can take it
like
anymore.
the back of my heel is getting raw.
It's literally falling off.
I like a good joke and everything. He's such a polite Englishman. Like, he doesn't want to yell at him.
Ace is funny about it, too. Like, his reaction to it is just like,
I'm sorry. I prostrate myself at your obeisance. It's like, okay, man, it's not that big a deal.
it's so good.
And then we hear the gorilla off in the distance.
We hear all the animals.
Right?
Yeah. He hears that, and then you kind of just see his head, like, whipping around from, like, one animal sound to another, and you're just like, Ace is just, like, in his fucking...
Yeah, he's in his fucking element.
Like, this is where he should be. He's just like, I know that sound. I know that one.
Greenwald's like, we should fucking go, though. It's mating season for the gorilla that cuts over to the shaking bush and the I remo it.
And then the tiny monkey Spike comes running at. That was again talking about the
so the implication supposed to be like Spike was getting railed by the monkey?
Yes, because
nice. Get it, buddy.
Because they keep referring to it as silverbacks. Silverback meaning it's a male.
Yep.
It's a older male gorilla.
I didn't know fucking Spike was a freak like that. Damn, son.
Spike likes it the way Spike likes
Spike's hard, dude.
I'm not here to judge Spike's sexual preferences and joys, okay? Kinks are kinks and they're yours. They're not mine.
But he's so fucking small. What do you do? Just go up and hug it?
Shh. Shh, Bo. Shh, Bo.
I'm sorry.
We can't go there.
That's just for Patreon. They can have that joke.
We already talked. I can't. I'm not going to be looking for the. Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
I didn't mean to. I'm a bad person. Just ignore me.
Once though they keep walking, they finally get to a spot. Greenwald's like, we gotta take a rest. I can't keep walking. And it just so happens to be by this cave, and Greenwald looks and he's like, oh, this cave.
Yeah.
Funny that we're outside this cave.
The sacred cave. This is where they draw their power from.
This is the cave that they say the sacred animal came from originally.
Yep, the great great bat.
Whoa.
Nobody said shit about a bat.
You said what now?
Bats are gross. They're evil and they
So you mean to tell me you're not going to do this?
No, I will, because I'm an enlightened person, but I'm not touching it.
He wants nothing to do with it.
Finally found the one animal that Ace is like, no.
Ace 100% said, bats, not for this guy.
No, I get it. They're a little creepy.
And so again, the all of this being the implication though that we already know that's not where the bat lives.
No,
we'll find that out in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's just where they found it.
It lives in the village.
Yeah, they found it.
They found it in the cave, I guess.
Which makes the cave sacred, which is where they mine their bat poop to make their pottery.
But now they're afraid of it because they think it's a curse, right? Like the big bat's missing, so it's cursed, so they won't go into the cave. It's not the sacredness is turned into evilness.
Yep. So then none of them will go in it.
Literally, Ace is just looking at it like, good, because
I'm not going in there either.
I'm glad they don't want to go in, because if they have a problem with it, I don't look like I'm an issue by not wanting to go in.
You just know the whole rest of the way to the village. He's just back there bitching. Just didn't say anything about a fucking bat.
Someone should have said this in the beginning.
They said bat in the beginning. I said, fuck off. I just stayed at my little monastery, hanging out with the monks. We've been great.
Bats.
Eating gruel.
Oh, man.
I like the village, though. The village is super nice. I would live here.
It's all fucking... Dude,
I want to try the balance pole thing that the warrior dude is doing.
Ace comes up, and again, this is some of the stuff that's like ad-libbed. This is like totally...
Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
Ace comes up. What's funny to me is, okay, Jim Carrey had an uneasy. He kind of didn't want to do this movie, and you can feel it. There are some scenes where you're like, it's very forced, overly forced. You can tell. Like again, like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, where you're like, yeah, I can kind of see.
It's still funny, but I feel you're trying a little too hard.
I feel his real life anger coming through a little bit, right? Like when he's trying to be funny. But the most insane part about it to me is that part of the reason he didn't want to do the movie is because of how uncomfortable and maybe borderline problematic some of the African tribe stuff is. Yeah, this scene, the ad-libbing here that comes from Jim Carrey is some of the most problematic stuff, and it's like, dude, I thought you didn't want to do this movie because you should have told them to cut your stuff, not keep your stuff.
Goes up to that one old man. Your balls are showing.
Well,
because his fucking loincloths and everything everywhere.
The sneeze in the face joke?
Oh, yeah, because they did
the colonial. He's making the joke about colonials.
They haven't seen fucking
spreading disease
since white people. That immediately sneezes in that one dude's face.
Ad-libbed by Jim Carrey specifically, not in the script.
It's funny. I don't care.
So, but no, but the part that's the part that makes it problematic here is, again, that means in the script was the conversation about disease.
Yeah.
In the script was not the sneezing in the face. The part that is definitely making the pot shot.
It's okay. They've been exposed to white people already. They're not going to be sick. They're fine.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a few hundred years.
Colds evolve. Viruses change.
I would like to think that these tribesmen have evolved a bit of an immunity since having to deal with the British for 200 years.
You'd hope.
Or that, I don't know, it's like 3 fucking people, so maybe
You'd
not.
Hope. You'd hope. There's no guarantee, man.
That's the admittance. As soon as the British show up, they're like, come, you must hug me. Gain your immunity from English germs.
But so again, though, Ace, on top of that, like all of the things that Ace does when he gets here are the most. He is supposed to be like the quintessential colonial white guy, right? Because again, he comes up, like you said, he essentially tells them they're heathens. Your balls are showing. He brings disease because he sneezes on them. He makes fun of their traditions by making fun of the guy standing on.
It goes up earthquake test.
Literally, he is just like an allegory for colonial white people. Right?
I mean, to the guy's credit, he didn't fall.
Yeah.
That guy's going to be a fantastic warrior when he gets to come down.
But that's the problem. That's the very white thing about it, right? He literally says, because of me, he's good.
With my help, he could be best.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not even like the guy's great.
Let me train him.
The guy's going to be great because I can make him great, not because he's just great.
Like that old retired coach who couldn't quite make it into the Olympics finds the fucking like speedy fucking African tribesman. He's just like, I will train him and then I will get a gold medal.
Then we get to go finally meet the man himself.
The chief.
Wachati Chief.
I love this fucking guy.
Big jovial motherfucker,
fat
dude.
Fuck. He's awesome.
He's so happy. He's so funny. I love every scene that we see him in.
Their scenario, they have the introductions and stuff, and he just spits in fucking Ace's face.
Ace is like very upset.
That is a huge sign of affection among this tribe.
The look he gave Greenwald before Greenwald says that is fucking so like daggers, dude. He's just like,
I don't believe you.
And then as soon as that happens, in comes the chief's son.
Immediately, I like you. Fucking spits right.
Ace stares again. He looks at Greenwald like he was giving Greenwald the chance to be like, look, if you can say something convincing enough, I'm not about to be the guy I'm about to be. But if you can't, I'm about to be the guy.
It's your turn to de-escalate. I give you 5
Greenwald
seconds.
Did not de-escalate. So
Ace
said,
wait, the timer's going, man. You gotta hurry up. Nope. Fuck
Ace
it.
said, give me a second. I got something.
I will show you how much I respect you and Hawks the goddamned loogie.
Well, he spends 5 minutes winding that thing up, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was like a 1 nostril, 2 nostril, both nostrils.
It goes on for 30 seconds. And then they just come out of the thing. They're just covered in snot, laughing.
Everybody except for Ace is swiping snot.
It is the mucus that binds us.
Hey, at least they liked it.
Yeah.
They thought he was.
Yeah, the chief is like, my boy, the sacred hut is over there where the bat got taken.
Let me show you where this happened at.
Oh, we're all buddies. As soon as he walks in, steps on the thing, gets a knife to his
No.
fucking throat.
You're skipping my favorite
Oh,
part.
the monkey,
baboon.
the baboon,
The baboon.
the baboon.
Why? Now I think we understand why this thing was able to be robbed from the chief, right?
He was found sleeping.
The only security you have is a narcoleptic baboon. Maybe it's on you, not anybody else.
Like the world's most docile fucking baboon too. Have you ever seen videos of these things? They're vicious as fuck.
Yeah, no.
And this one's just kind of like, I'm taking.
That's without a spear.
Yeah,
they armed this one
as a
he's
weapon.
Calm.
He just wants to sleep. That's all this one cares about. He's got the easiest life ever. I stand in front of this door. They feed me all the fucking nuts and grapes and meat I want.
But yeah, so that once they get inside though, that's when we really get to find out a lot more about the bat. He gets the knife to the fucking thing and he's like, "Whoa, what the fuck is going on?"
That's sacred ground, man. You can't be doing that.
That's only where the bat is allowed to be. That's where the bat lives. It's his space. No one else can touch. No human can touch his space.
I understand. I get it.
He literally Greenwall and the chief start talking for a minute, and he starts
touching it. He starts doing a little dance on it. Throws the fucking feathers up in the air.
I think the most priceless part about it
the
is
son is like standing there just watching him, like
the
what
prince.
The fuck? I don't know what to do.
He's worried at first. By the time the scene is over, he is even smiling.
Yeah,
about it. He
like,
was even like, whatever.
I've always wanted to do that too.
I wanted to find out what would happen. Nothing.
Nothing, apparently.
Dad always said the volcano would
erupt.
Yeah,
right. You know, there's always some catastrophe.
Right? He's just like, I knew it. I knew it. This white devil has proven. This white devil has proven.
That's
it.
later.
I know.
That's the Wachati. Don't call him that. It's
I
only the other people.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, this is also when Ace finds out it's a white bat.
Yep. The great white bat. Because he knows the Latin fucking word for everything.
No, this was funny. They say they just kind of casually mention the whiteness, right? Ace doesn't jump to albino.
Nope.
He's like, oh no, you mean this is a specific scientific? Scientific means it's a genus. It is a species of white bat.
So there are thousands of these.
No, this is the only one. Now I've got a problem.
Did there used to be thousands of
I don't
these?
know. But you understand what I mean? Like, I've got a problem once we were like, it's got a genus name, but there's this
Could just
one.
be an albino bat.
That's what it should have been.
Yeah.
That would have made it be rare.
Remember at the zoo when we were
albinism
kids?
happens
They had the
to
albino alligator.
Albinism happens to every kind of animal.
I liked that. That was cool. You could buy the little toy of it. I had that forever.
But so yeah, he gets very freaked out. He says the scientific name. When he says the scientific name, I love this. Greenwall hits him with the, yes, that's correct. But the people around here, they have their own name for it.
Shikaka.
And
the fucking
they bow down.
They kneel down.
Ace
it's just like
no prompt. I love this because in most other things it would be longer for the realization.
Yeah.
The realization, Ace immediate. He is instantly like, oh, I can play with them.
Shikaka. Shish kebab. Shawshank Redemption. Chicago.
Nope. Gotcha. You're out. That's
you're
it.
out.
Sorry.
Go. Get out of here.
World's best Simon Says game ever. It was the chief.
The chief fucking loses and he's fucking like, and he actually leaves.
It was so good, dude.
I love this fucking movie.
For the stupidity, sometimes the genius is also there, right?
The Shawshank Redemption gets me every time.
Shawshank Redemption.
I love that movie.
Chicago. That one was good.
Yeah.
Chicago. Oh man. He knew that was
the one. If you're gonna fuck up, that was the one you were fucking up on, right?
He kept that in his pocket. Dude. Come on now.
It's a little unfair. Like these African tribe guys know who Chicago is.
Shikasha.
The city or the band.
Shikasha was good. I can't believe that he didn't get anybody with Shikasha.
Yeah.
Because all he did was change like the last sound. The exact
he started to go.
That was when he was like, "Oh, they're skilled. I got this. We're about to really play.
Let's do this."
Now we get to see
party time.
The group has fully taken him in. They believe that he'll be able to find the bat. They see him. He's proven himself to be one of the group. So it's party time,
dude. We're
gonna
have a fucking blast. We got
What's
the
he
drums
doing
going.
Instantly,
Hell
fruit
yeah.
fingers. Fruit fingers, dude. Fruit fingers. 2 seconds into it.
Were you gonna eat these?
Good.
Just fucking.
No, they were all
makes it into like a
they
baseball.
They were already on his fingers when he asked them. He said, "Were you gonna eat these?"
No, I'm good. Good.
All right.
Good. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep fingering your fruit.
And then we start
you like
seeing
that, don't you?
then we start seeing the paste, right? Getting passed around. Pink
It
paste.
looks good. I want some. I don't really want it on this bowl, but it looks good. There's like pink strawberry fluff.
Fruit paste.
Yeah.
Smashed. It's made on the plates.
Looks great. Fucking Ace is sitting there. He's like, oh, this is great. And I love this bowl. It's made from guano.
He's like, no, the
that
look
name,
on
that's
his face.
super familiar.
I know that name. I'm an animal guy, and I feel like that is connected to some animals, right? Like what
Right, like I was
refresh my
a
brain.
little surprised he didn't immediately know.
Well, it's because he hates bats, so he doesn't.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's his blind spot of all animals.
Fucking Greenwald fucking just like, it's bat droppings.
It's
It's like fucking wiping his tongue with his shirt.
He grabs random leaves.
Just bites into those weird fruits that he had on his fingers. Get rid of that.
Oh, I would be the same way.
Mm.
Again, because if they're it's made.
I mean, I
know,
get it. It's been like fired, but it's still poop.
but they mashed the fruit on the
it?
poop plate.
So what if there's
Poop
like
particles?
Yeah, I was like, what if there's like some dust?
Poop dust.
Poop dust doesn't sound good in my fruit. I don't want poop fruit.
Oh, in the middle of all the celebration that's going on, we start to see a dance happen from across the fire, right?
Ooh, the princess
Sexy
sexy
dance.
dance. Why is the chief and his son so into it? Wouldn't that be like his daughter and sister? Because she's the princess, right?
Well, maybe because it could be different familial connections, right? Because if he's marrying her off, maybe he doesn't have a daughter, and so like it would still be considered the princess for the purposes of the marriage thing.
I hope so, because they looked way too into it if they were related.
Agree.
Because the chief is over just like, yeah, let's go.
I agree, dude.
He's over doing that little dance.
But that's I'm telling myself that it's like
that makes me feel better. I'm gonna
it's
go
a
with your
different like again
explanation.
like he didn't have a daughter, so like it's some kind of weird like distant connection.
This is my friend's daughter. He
It
was
is
a great war chief.
So it is like a
so I took her in after his
ceremonial
death.
daughter only, right? Like it's not real. It's just to represent the marrying of this tribe to the other tribe,
right?
Yeah. Just for these purposes.
I fucking hope so.
Augustus Caesar style, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Like, pull the real history into it.
There's theories that some weird shit happened
So I
between
know-
those
no,
two
wait.
too. It's
Look,
not
we're not
that kind of
doing that,
podcast.
yeah.
Not that. This isn't a history podcast. Sorry.
He sees the beautiful dance.
Coming soon.
Greenwald tells him it's the dance of the virgin. Ace is
And
like,
sure it is.
okay.
But I am untempted. I am a man of light. I have forgotten the secrets of the
Do you have
flesh.
a dollar?
Because she's right up in his fucking face.
The
man.
look on his face, Greenwald was like, excuse me. What?
What does that even mean? Do they have strip clubs in England?
Maybe not.
English listeners, y'all got strip clubs?
Of course they do. Come on now.
Or do y'all got to go to like Wales for that kind of shit?
At this point, though, Ace uses the opportunity. He's like, look, nobody's paying attention to me. I can sneak off. I can do some more investigating.
Fucking baboon
Back to the
is
room
sleeping.
where I'm not supposed to be. I can't touch the space, right? People aren't allowed there.
Not
He's
allowed
like,
to touch that.
he
I'm gonna
walks
touch the
in and
shit out
he
of
walks
it.
in and he instantly goes, something tells me. I feel it. I can smell it.
Fi, fo, fum. I smell the fingerprints of scum. I'm gonna have to dust. Start to cut to he's covered literally everything
And himself.
and just coating of fucking white powder.
He's like,
nothing.
No fingerprints. Unless.
Fucking whips around. I love it. All the fucking powder's like falling out of his hair and shit.
Flips that fucking cage upside down.
He finds the raven's feather, right?
One feather, and he's like,
It's weird. There's no ravens in Africa, in case you were wondering. But who has one?
that guy.
We saw a guy.
the
It's a
guy he
dude.
met.
Fucking.
I didn't write his name down.
He looks like fucking Richie Rich's dad, but I know it's not the same guy.
No, do you know who he is?
No.
We've already mentioned Shawshank. He's the fucking guy
Oh,
in
he's
Shawshank.
the fucking warden.
He's the guy in Shawshank.
Ah, that's right.
Which is why it's even funnier.
It is
that
even
Ace
funnier.
Yells
God
Shawshank.
damn.
I can't believe you didn't catch that joke.
Till just now, no, I didn't.
Yeah, Shawshank.
It's a smart joke. See, everybody's bitches at Jim Carrey saying, "Oh, he's stupid." No, that's a smart fucking joke.
It
I can't believe I missed that. I'm mad at myself. Continue.
Well, again, right now isn't when he pieces that together. It's not till the second feather that he figures that out. Right now, though, is when we cut to him shooting spit wads. He finds the first one, and then we instantly leave.
Yeah,
the
he has the moment with the princess.
Yeah, he's teaching her how to shoot the spit wads.
We don't know what they're guy, dude.
We don't know that yet. I love the way it plays out. He's just shooting, and you're just like, oh, that's kind of okay. Cool. He made a little spit wad out of the reed. Yeah, it was dope. Nice.
Spitting at a wall or something.
And she goes, "Let me try." No reaction from her, and she sees what they're spitting at.
It like
she
3
knows,
times
right?
by the time she asks for the thing.
She looks up, she spits it, and he's like, no, let me help you.
Yeah,
because her first one definitely would not have. If what he was shooting at was the guy, her first one,
it goes wide.
Yeah, and he's like, no, let me show you. You want to gently do it. You want to aim, and then last, whew, like this,
and then it cuts over and they're spitting them at the poor guy up on the fucking post.
Poor guy, dude.
He's got like 30 of these little spit wads all over his face, dude. No, that guy's gonna be the best warrior they got.
He deserves.
Because he still is up on that thing.
Dude. He deserves better than that. And then they stop.
He'll be rewarded with all the booty and booze that he can handle when he gets down.
Then these two stop and they almost have their disgusting kiss, dude. The way the faces, both of them.
He just like sticks his tongue out.
Not
at
even.
Her. I like her reaction. She looks at him for a second. She's like, "Okay, is that what we're doing?"
And then she matches. Weird tongue face.
Because she's worried that she won't be able to please a man.
Yes, no, exactly.
She's never done that.
He's like, okay, I understand, but I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm celibate.
Yeah, I took an oath.
She's literally untying as he's saying I'm celibate.
Like whips him out, and he's just like,
"Those are yeah." But the answer still has to be no. Cut to one of the most adult jokes in the movie.
I didn't. This is one of those things. When I was a kid, I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I didn't get it.
He's hitting it hard.
I thought he was just like really mad at himself that he didn't hook up with the chick, right? It's like, oh, he should have kissed her and stuff. He's just like rocking back and forth, really angry with himself.
He was hitting it hard.
He's double fisting himself, dude. He is beating the shit out of it.
Greenwall walks in. I thought you were
strangling it for air, man.
I thought you wanted to come with me because I was going up to the bat caves.
Yeah, sure. Just give me 10 more minutes.
I get a little cranky.
I'm doing my mantras. I get a little cranky
if I can't finish. If I can't finish. That's what he said. I get a little cranky.
Get a little cranky. You're gonna get a little painful.
He's like, I'll give Greenwall. He just said, okay.
All right, man.
All right. I'll be outside. I'll see you.
Nothing worse than walking in on your boy jerking it.
Greenwall and him, though, head up to the bat cave with, again, I know they tell us his name. I didn't catch it. The chief's son.
Adua, or something like that.
And so the three of them go up to the bat cave, the same one that they parked at earlier, right? Like, it literally
he keeps trying to talk him.
Ace is like,
see, we're here. It looks good. You never really know until you actually come see it, right?
And he's like, well, aren't you gonna go in? No,
I don't need to.
Well, I mean, to see what? I thought you said the bat lived over there.
I can feel it because I'm a holy man. That I don't need to go in.
No, you definitely need to. I think it'll help.
Dark.
If you just check it out.
Could fall into a precipice.
Fucking chief's son.
Here. I brought you a torch. Thank you, Helpy Helperton. God damn it.
All right. Finally goes into the cave and he's just like, okay, you are not afraid.
I am not afraid.
I am not afraid.
The medallion, right? It pulls it out. As long as I have this, I will fear no living creature.
And I'll be safe. It literally was like, I will actually be safe.
Here's a screech.
One
Die, winged demon Satan! Throws it.
He's like, oops.
It's okay.
That's gone.
I still have my torch.
Dude, it was
and fucking 2 seconds later, another squeak throws the torch. He's just in the darkness.
Freaking out.
Gets chased out by bats. They're in my hair.
But he does trip. What's he find?
He finds a feather. I almost forgot about him finding another feather.
face first.
That's
he's after
plot
feather.
stuff. That's not important.
Finds the feather. Now is when he tells Greenwall, like, I think
it's that
I
Quinn
know.
guy.
We met him at that party.
But he's very powerful. He runs this big safari thing. What are you going to do?
I'm rather good at sneaking around.
Cue secret agent man montage of him not hiding at all.
Just
hanging out with animals.
Yes, dude. That's what I was going to say.
He's like chilling with the monkeys.
He's in the water.
Just with the fucking hippos and shit. Making his ears
eating
wiggle.
the zebra with the lions.
Yeah, that one was a little weird.
That was intense. Or antelope. I don't remember. But he was
a zebra.
Eating some kind of animal.
None of this goes to waste, boys.
That one was
a little hardcore.
Terrifying.
I got everything else up to that point.
Well, but then it keeps you from thinking about it too much by having Spike come in and fucking attach the parasail parachute thing
to the car. He fucking just so he can look at the license plate,
of
which he could
car.
clearly see that he was standing like 10 feet behind, waiting for it to pull him up on the thing.
Fucking love it, dude. And again, so that guy's not gonna see him.
No, he doesn't notice it at all.
When he stops the car and Ace just like essentially
just kind of floats in front of him, right?
into the seat, into the passenger seat with him.
Newton. Things in motion stay that way. The car's pulling him forward. Car stops. He's going to keep going forward.
It's so funny, dude. It's so funny.
But he acts like he accomplished something, though. Big just like, yes.
Well, and then the very last one we get, it's the one.
The robot
it's
rhino.
It's the one we all know.
Yes. I love it so much. Where the fuck did he get this thing?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As a kid,
where does he where's his cue?
As a kid,
that builds his secret spy gadgets for him.
As a kid, I never thought twice about this. Right? As an adult,
didn't question it at all.
Thinking about the first movie to this movie, it's just like, again, where did that come from?
This thing had to have cost so much money.
Where did he just magically get a completely roboticized mechanical
rhino
vehicular rhino?
It moves. He walks it up.
It's got camera footage, live footage coming in. There's hydraulics.
Just a shitty
because again, we see it when he bites through. There's liquid. It's hydraulically pumped.
This is some super advanced, fucking sci-fi shit that he shouldn't have access to.
Where did he get the millions for this rhino? For a 30.
When he saved,
for 30 seconds worth of espionage,
dude. Football player, I don't know his name from the first movie.
No, come on. Stop it.
When he saved him, they were like, what do you want? He went, I want robotic rhino.
While he's there, though, he sees the guy. He's pinpointed it.
He's
got him. Dead to rights.
Yep, meeting with the poacher guy.
He just has to wait it out. Wait until he sees it.
Yep.
Fan dies.
Of course it does. It's all right. It's fine.
This thing would have needed real air conditioning.
Oh, yeah, no, that little fan
was not the thing that made it okay.
African heat. No. There's no way.
But as soon as the fan goes out, Ace starts losing it. Like, he's just instantly stripping down.
First off with the Hawaiian shirt, then
the wife beater,
then the underwear
cuts over
to
the sweat out of it.
Just the grossest, soggiest fucking underwear. Just slaps it across the fucking room.
Finally, though.
Finally, money changes hands.
He's like, I got him. I got this guy.
How? Is it recording?
I don't
know. Does he have video footage of this happening, or is it just his word from inside of the rhino?
And he's not heard what the conversation
was. It's not like he can hear what they're saying. That could have been
legitimate money passing hands.
Exactly. That guy is being paid to keep other poachers out of my fucking safari preserve. Right?
He's
legitimate business.
He's pretty sure he's got him, so he's just, I think at this point, like, the insanity is set
I'm done.
Right?
I can leave. I'm going to die in here.
Boom. Handle breaks. He's not leaving out the door. That hatch is broken.
That handle wasn't attached to anything. When he pulls it off the wall, it's just 4 screw holes in a fucking door. Whoever sold him this thing fucked him real hard.
He's lucky there was the secondary port.
Yeah, the little hole in the fucking back.
This scene, dude, this was the introduction to, like, our generation of this kind of comedy. Like, that kind of comedy that goes on longer than it needs
to.
And It was so fun. It's so fun.
It is.
Like I've
Fuck.
seen jokes when they do it for this kind of length and it doesn't pay off.
Yeah,
this
Family Guy is pretty bad about
this
it.
This one is so fucking funny, dude. It's just the right amount of time to not be
it's
too
perfect from the
uncomfortable.
beginning to the end. It starts with just like the one finger, then two, like,
Mom,
and then it keeps.
I think it's giving birth.
Oh, this is wonderful.
The magic of life happening right before us.
I swear that kid, the little boy, is the kid from Kazam, isn't he? I swear he is.
Maybe.
I've
I've
seen that kid somewhere before.
I did not look it up. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't either. He just looked familiar. But this thing goes on perfect. Is from when he starts to when he plops out of the fucking thing.
Families,
and the
faces.
family finally just flips out and runs
We gotta
away.
leave. This is horrible. This is
the
disgusting.
rhino gave birth to a man.
As soon as he gets out, though, we get to cut to him fucking grabbing the dude.
Yep.
This was so great. Fucking interrogation style.
I can't with this. With the fucking knife and
dude,
fork.
He's telling the guy he's threatening him, and the dude's just like, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Fuck you. What are you gonna do?
Oh, yeah? He pulls out the knife. What is that? Again, clearly a steak. Like, I mean, if you see it, you also would have been like, what are we? That's from the
a fucking
kitchen.
steak knife. You gonna saw at me?
And he goes, oh, I got this then. Fork and knife on the plate.
I can't. Oh, I can't. It's so awful.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
It's the worst.
Oh, man.
But he doesn't crack. That doesn't break him.
Oh, Ace has another trick up his sleeve.
This wouldn't have bothered me at all. I wear contacts. I do this all the time.
He sits on top of him and does the I'm touching my eyeball thing.
Hey, I can do it too, buddy. See, look.
It's so funny.
Look, it's not that hard.
No, stop it. My brother used to do that to me when I was a kid. I can't take it.
Oh, I moved my contact. Shit.
Yeah,
hold on.
Stop, dude.
Hold on.
You took the joke too far, man. That's why it doesn't pay.
All right, there we go.
That's why it doesn't.
We're back in focus.
That's why it doesn't pay to do stuff like that.
I was just saying it wouldn't have worked on me. I'd have started mocking him doing it back.
Yeah, it does though work on this guy because again, his brother freaked him out.
Apparently.
And he's like, "Okay, I admit it. I paid Danny McCain.
I wanted him to find the.
What do you mean?
I wanted him to find the bat and bring it over here. I thought it would be an attraction.
So wait a minute. So you guys didn't know where it was before today?
We're actually like actively trying to find it too. We figure if we're the first ones to find it, we'll get some kind of reward. It'll bring people into the park. It was a business decision.
Business has been bad.
Yeah.
I love when he follows it up.
Business has been bad. It's like, oh. All right, I'm going to untie you now, but I want you to know that I am really, truly, very sorry. He gets thrown out of the fucking car into the jungle.
I want to make this point, right? Like you said, middle of the jungle, right?
Yeah.
Random place?
Yeah. It's okay. We'll walk from here. Somebody's
Tailing him?
Already?
Because he immediately starts taking darts into the fucking back.
I love this shit. He gets the one dart. He's like, I feel like something important is about to happen. And in his neck, he's just like, ah.
I'll give him a lot of credit for still being able to run after taking 2 of these darts.
Starting to get numb. 3 darts is too much.
Like 3 more after he says it, dude.
Hey. Flops over, ass up. Oh, it's such the worst way to pass out.
So again, though,
ass in the air.
Like we said, thrown out. The road was in the middle of the jungle, and then he walked into the middle of the jungle from the middle of the road.
He took like 10 steps, and this dude's fucking shooting him with darts.
So someone's been following him for a while. Right? The movie doesn't even take time to address like how insane that is because he wakes up back at the Wachati tribe.
Yep. So he's got
nobody talking about...
He's got Hot Princess administering aid.
Right? Like almost nobody even talking about like how they found him in the jungle. They're just, I mean, we know that's what happened.
Like, we found you passed out. You got hit with these darts.
Huh.
That sucks. What kind of darts are they? Well,
they look like the
tribal darts.
Yeah,
they the shaman uses these.
Huh. I guess that means there's nothing left. But you don't want to go there. They're bloodthirsty. Again, they're really driving it home. They're going to kill you.
It's okay. I'll bring chief's son.
Yeah,
He has a name. I can't
Prince.
remember.
Just call him Prince.
Prince. We're gonna bring Prince with me. He'll translate. It'll be fine.
Okay. I love that he gets there. Dude, these Wachutu people,
They're fucking wild, dude.
this party is 10 times more
They
intense
are
than the
fucking,
party.
like,
The
yeah,
Wachi-
dude, they're
the Wachati
skulls
part-
and shit.
The
They're all
Wachati
painted in
party
white.
was tame.
Yeah, this should
compared
look
to
fun.
this.
This looks like, oh fuck, I need to leave.
No, though. Ace is like, I got this. And what's he decide to do?
He puts on the weird little mask and starts dancing with him. Starts
Like
trying to
he
do
said-
like can dancing.
Like you said earlier, dude, he's a master of disguise.
Exactly. It was jumping over the fire. That was too much. That brought too much attention to him.
I love this. So as soon as they find out and they're really starting to pay attention to him, they're just like, let's take him to the chief. He's
Yep.
gonna talk to the chief. He meets the chief. The chief then starts talking, and Prince is translating.
I
for
love
him.
it. He's like, I'm sure he went for help. He comes up. He's like, hi, Ace. They caught me. No problem. He's like, well, don't be too upset about it. Just
Okay,
big
but
smile.
so he's there to translate, and then he's like, he's telling him what he said. And he's like, in White Devil, and he's like, he said, what about me?
You're the White Devil.
It's just what they
this
use
is how
to
they
refer
would
to
call
you.
to you.
Okay,
I don't think I like that.
all right.
Translate what I say. I come in peace.
Okay, wait. Stop real quick. So just now, I heard you say the Ochoto. Did you just refer to me as White Devil?
That's how they know you.
Yeah. How about we don't do that anymore?
Okay. It's fine. I love the guy. The prince is always so just like happy no matter what. He's got a knife to his throat. He's just like, okay, that's fine. And he's translating the worst translation ever. Ace is all like, I don't want to fight. I'm here to make peace
Oh, yeah,
and all
dude,
this
you
stuff.
can
And he's
tell.
over here just like, White Devil says he wants to fight you. You're all a bunch of pansies. He'll beat you all up and shit.
He doesn't want. He's for peace. The man says he will not deal with peace. Right?
Right? It's like the
that kind
exact
of thing.
opposite. It's the worst translator ever.
Chief finally though looks up, and it still works out in his favor because the chief is like, "Look, whatever.
He's
If you
cleared-
can pass these
yeah.
tests, no fight.
He's clearly a brave man. He said he wants to fight the whole village. We'll let him do the tests.
Well, and the Wachutu tests are insane.
we gotta walk across fire.
I love this. First dude,
Yeah,
the Wachutu dude.
He cheated. So Ace cheated his ass off here. First
Well,
dude
yeah,
does
no.
it.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, dude, I'm talking about the Wachutu guy.
No, he fucking does it. He walks across it all badass shit, gets to the other side. Ace just throws him face first into the fucking thing, jumps on his back, and then
Walks
hops
across-
to the other side.
In all fairness, nobody was okay with it. If you see
yeah,
the
no,
Wachutu,
they're all just like,
they're
what
like,
the fuck?
yeah.
No. The two chiefs are like, he can't do that. Can he fucking do that?
It's chief and shaman.
Yeah. They have a little debate, like, he can't do that.
No,
Can
I mean,
he?
I
Can
guess
do
he
that?
walked
I guess he
across it.
can. He got across.
All right.
Fine.
Next one. Shaman magic.
He pulls the like tumor
The
out
dude
of the
does
dude.
the fake style.
Yeah,
I've
we've seen it.
Yeah.
They did like a whole like TV show
Yes, dude.
back in the day about it.
I think, love it, dude. He does the full fucking thing, full gimmick and everything.
Yep.
God,
Ace
is
is
disgusting.
like, bet, got you. Fuck, he shoves his hand full down this dude's throat and
It
pulls
pulls
out
an
the
apple
apple the
core.
dude ate.
An apple core.
Yeah.
The dude ate a core. Oh.
Just the core. He just throated it.
tosses this thing. Everybody's like, "What the hell?" And then Ace isn't done.
Oh, pregnant lady. Hold on, I got this. 2 seconds.
Punches a
I think
pregnant lady
he
in
killed
the
Apple
stomach.
Guy because he never moves again.
And then he punches a pregnant lady in the stomach, dude.
Who again? We never see again. I think
baby
Ace.
lived.
I think Ace killed 2 people.
The baby lived.
Apple Guy never did nothing to
I
nobody.
know, I'm just saying.
The man just liked to throw apples.
Husband caught the
That was
baby.
all he wanted to do.
Husband caught the baby. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Here we go, though.
Justice for Apple Guy.
He somehow made it to the end. There's one challenge left.
Yep, he's just got to fight, the circle of death or whatever.
Tiny warrior man.
Tiny warrior man. The angriest little man in existence.
I love when he
They
gets-
Hannibal Lecter him. They carry him up on like a big guy in the
I
little
love that-
pouch.
I love that when he gets dropped out, Ace is just like, "Oh, this dude? I'm tiny, wiry, and squirrely."
Yeah, it's like, I'm
supposed to be
160
afraid-
pounds. I'm going to wreck this guy.
And he thinks he's crazy. I'm crazy. I'm a crazy, tiny, squirrely guy.
You can't take my gimmick, man.
That's totally the reaction.
There's
right?
only room for one of us here.
This is Tommy Davidson. I love Tommy Davidson. He's a funny stand-up comedian. He was in a bunch of movies, Boomerang, and
he's great in this too.
Yeah, oh yes, dude. No speaking.
No,
dude.
and
This
he's
is
just
all
a lot of.
This fight is badass, dude. I love this fight.
Hey, fucking
Starts with a
Ace throws the fucking punch.
Starts
Gets
with a
bit.
knuckle bite, dude. Starts with a knuckle bite.
I didn't know that what you do were biters.
I didn't know they were dirty fighters like that.
Bunch of pansy asses. All right, fine. Take this. Goes to like bite him. Big
Picks
back
up-
body drop.
Picks up, throws him, fucking tosses him around like he's nothing.
Prince just shows up. He's just like, he's a much better fighter than you. Like,
I've-
Joy grabs him by the teeth.
And drags him.
Ah.
Then we see him. Like Ace starts screaming, right? And then
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
it cuts to the fight stopping and Prince explaining what's being said. And he goes, "They say they no kill you. They enjoy you screaming like a girl, like a pansy."
Yeah, like a
pansy.
sissy girl. Because he throws the fucking spears at him, hits him in the fucking legs and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, that's right. I'm sorry. I almost skipped the best part. Yeah, because it's one spear. It's one spear from our tiny warrior man, and then he tells Prince, he's like,
Quick,
"Throw me one."
throw me a spear. Throws it and it hits him in the other leg.
It hit bone.
It's in the bone. It's in the bone. It's my favorite part of the whole movie.
It's so funny. And then they tell him, "Look,
Yeah,
you've earned our respect.
You're funny.
We won't kill you.
yeah.
right
You're
now.
a friend of the Wuchutu. But if you don't bring us that fucking bat,
If that bat isn't back in its special home by
We're gonna
tomorrow
kill
at the wedding,
everybody.
including bashing your head against a rock on our way in to kill the rest of them."
Super.
So detailed.
Yep.
So specific. So then they're ready to leave town. Ace is confused again, though, because again, he has thought he's figured it out twice.
Yeah.
Right? He thought he definitely knew it had to be the dude and McCain, not them. Definitely had to be the Wachutu tribe because these darts, not them. So he's leaving. He's talking with the prince. He's like, "I just got to figure this out. I don't understand. Man, my legs kind of hurt."
They shot him in the ass with another
So I
dart.
fucking love that, dude.
It got a big pop. Everybody laughed.
He pulls the dart out of his fucking ass and he's just like,
Haha, good joke. Funny. He notices something.
"Wait a minute." Pulls out of his pocket the other one.
They're made from two different
He
woods.
looks over at Prince and he goes, "So if I were to ask you, what do you see when I show these to you?"
Same.
"No, not the same. This one is made from
The mimosa tree.
the mimosa tree. This one is made from a red fungal something."
Akala.
Right?
A red fungus
Thank you.
bearing akala.
And those only grow in one
part of the
very
jungle.
specific part of the jungle. Were we supposed to know it was the Aussies before we see them?
I guess.
Did they tell us something in that dossier that we were all laughing
No,
through?
all they fucking said about them in that dossier was they worked for the dude that Quinn was
So
talking
now do you
to.
understand why I don't understand? Like because again, how does he know? How did he hear red fungus growing a collar?
How does he know that much about East African fucking flora?
Because some animal probably eats it,
That's probably true. Some bug eats it, needs it to live on.
and he knows
Yep.
because it's his wheelhouse.
That's his thing. All right, I retract the question.
Again though, so we see him. He's like, "Okay, I know where to go." He's ready. He sneaks up, go to the Aussies. He's got this. Dude.
Yeah, he does
He's got this.
the gorilla.
The gorilla. They're like, "Oh, that's
Fucking
worth a lot more money."
That's a fucking worth a fuck ton of money,
like, look,
man.
we got one paycheck. Let's lock
Yeah,
another.
let's get another one, buddy. And they fucking dip out within
Ace looks in the window. He's like, "I
30
got this."
seconds. It's 30 seconds before they fucking come back and you're like, "Hey, buddy."
Yeah, why?
Yeah. So did they just pretend to believe
Yes, dude.
the thing? They good actors. I believed them.
This was so insane, though. He gets knocked out, wakes up, tied to a fucking raft.
Him and Spike both. Where was Spike when he was
I feel like this is one of those Spike was just in the bag. Like
Yeah,
Spike,
they just found him in
right?
his pocket.
Well, because he gets
we
out.
haven't seen him
Spike,
for a while.
Well, and Spike gets out so easy.
Yeah, he
dude.
does.
He's just like, "Fuh-fuh-fuh."
Yep. Oh, I'm untied. Untie
Doesn't
me now.
even
now
help.
Get me.
Doesn't
He
help.
yanks on fucking Ace's bindings for like 2 seconds. He's like,
He said, "Peace out. There's a tree. I'm going."
Yeah. Later, even waves at him.
He's like, "No, you saved me, you little monkey freak."
Like goes over the waterfall. Poor guy.
He comes out, dude, just as shocked as we are
Yeah.
that he's alive.
I'm alive.
Can't believe I made it.
alive. Alligator, crocodile,
Whichever
whatever the
one,
fuck.
whatever
Africa,
lives in
I'm gonna
Africa.
say crocodile.
Yeah, I think
probably.
so. Right? That's what we learned. The Egyptian thing from Lake
it'd be Africa.
Placid, right? Yeah.
It'd be a crocodile. Yeah.
But yeah, so he fights this croc. I love this because what does he do? He puts the croc in a death roll.
Yeah, he
right?
does.
Like instead of letting the croc take him in a death roll, he
He
says,
fucking gets it. He drops the fucking elbow on him, buddy. He's like smacking. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
spins him into that water, dude. He ain't going down
Whips
that way.
that crocodile's ass.
He's not going out like that.
Don't start what you can't finish. Drags it back into the water.
Now's the part where he really has finally started figuring this out, right? Because
Yep.
he's like, okay, but if the Aussies are involved, they can't. Someone's above them.
Yeah, I'm missing something.
Because they've got nothing to gain themselves.
Yeah, what is
Someone
it?
has to
What's-
be paying
like
them
what is the
to
thing?
do this,
the
right?
thing that they all need. So I'm gonna meditate, right? Yeah, I'm gonna astral project my ass back to my kung fu master. Oh,
Spike too. You need the power of both of them. Don't forget.
righty then.
Don't forget,
I
Spike.
ran out of air.
Spike does it too. I love the fact that
The
both
Spike
of them
goes
are,
with him,
Spike
too.
is sitting there.
Has a little hat.
Yes, dude, it's so cute. It's so cute. Yes, well, he does the long one,
Yep.
and then it's just repetitively
It's
all
a
right.
whole chorus
It's
of
all
people,
righty
right?
then to amen. Like, you know, like when you would do the Catholic,
Right? It's a whole fucking chorus.
Amen.
And we get this like nice shot of like rivers and valleys, and he's rushing through back
and he
to
finally
the
he's in
back
tune,
to the temple.
in tune with his brothers, right?
Yep.
Like synced up. He's talking to him. Can we at least address a little bit of distance and some time? Did all of their relationship some good?
Yeah.
They were not upset.
No,
at
they
seeing
were
him.
like, "Oh,
they were
you're
like,
back."
oh, brother, fucking
He's super fucking annoying.
brother Ventura.
But you miss him when he's not there. Because, I mean, let's be honest, he makes shit interesting.
oh, he had, yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
right.
Otherwise, we'd just be kind of sitting in prayer all
So
the
he
time.
just starts talking to his monkey. He's like, look, time is of the essence. I don't have time to waste. You got to listen to me good.
Where's your medallion? That'll lead you to the path of what you need.
It's just back with my body. It's okay. It's
Your
okay. I'll go
aura
get- I
is
mean, yeah.
starting to fade there a little bit, buddy.
All right, then. Okay.
I like that was the thing. He's just like, you're starting to flicker out. Like, your reception's getting bad. You're lying to me.
I got scared. I threw it. It's in a cave.
It's probably sitting in a big pile of...
Bat. Shh.
Oh.
Guano.
That's it. That's the thing. Because apparently guano is worth money to, like, fertilizer companies.
Okay. I remember being a kid and being like, maybe I just can't follow why that automatically means that it's Cadby.
Yeah.
But as an adult, right, we technically never saw a thing to know
That
other
he-
than the shoe, but
Yeah.
we had already been told that that was not bat guano.
That was Mason's plaster or
So,
something.
right, like we as the viewer literally never could have made the leap,
So that it was Cadbury.
right?
But then-
Cadby.
Cadby.
He's not the egg
Gosh,
people.
Jesus Christ. Richie Rich. Because I mentioned him earlier.
He's not the egg people, I promise.
Cadbury.
But yeah, like it's not just me though, right? Like it is quite a leap for him to like be like, "Oh, it's the bat poop. It must be Cadby."
Yeah. How? Can
What?
we get one line of dialogue an
Mm.
hour ago about him having like farm interests?
Yes.
Some excuse why
And
they
that-
would need.
well, and that we know
fertilizer.
that it's fertilizer.
Yeah, like
And technically, the movie hasn't told us that yet. That's just one of those we as people who know poop is fertilizer
Yeah.
know that bat poop would still be fertilizer, right?
yeah.
Because we technically don't hear it in movie
Until
until right
Ace
now
fucking
when he
says
pulls out
it.
the dictionary.
Yep. when he goes to the consulate to confront him. About
Oh,
it.
I mean, that's where we're
Yeah,
at.
that's
We
where
don't need
we're
to
at.
waste any time.
He's in there yelling at him about it.
He goes inside. I mean, again, all that happens before he pulls out the dictionary is that he meets He2 outside because he thinks He2 is on his side. Because, again, as we already addressed, Ace is too stupid to understand that He2 has been in Cadby's pocket
the whole fucking time.
this whole time, right? So he walks inside thinking he's got the upper hand because he's like, I brought the tribal police.
Right.
He pulls
You
out
wanted the cave so you could sell the
The-
bat guano for
the
fertilizer.
guano rights.
That's what was on your shoe. That's why you fell over. That's what caused the abrasion on your palm. I'm sorry. Do I need to run that back for you?
That's what it is. That's what it is. Yes, dude. I love that scene. So funny. So
he
perfect.
does it so well. Like you could actually believe that they just ran the footage back.
He tries to, again, he's still halfway playing dumb at
Right.
first. And then finally he just goes, you're right.
I believe you solved the case. Too bad you can't really do anything about
I
it.
just have one question while we're talking about it.
Okay.
If this has been you the whole time, why did you hire me?
Oh, because after the war, there's going to be a terribly large investigation, and I had to prove that I had done everything possible to prevent it. You, dear sir, were my alibi.
Well, and here's the kicker. The thing that insulted Ace the most, like that part of it sounds like, hey, I needed someone good
I
at
needed
their
a fall
job.
guy,
Well,
right?
and like someone who
Yeah.
might have even been able to figure it out, but just stayed a little bit away. But the implication here was I was covered either way because
Yeah.
I thought you were too dumb to have even got this far.
Right. I'm shocked you made it this distance.
I literally thought you never would have found out anything.
To be terribly honest, Mr. Ventura, I thought we'd find you dead in the jungle within 3 days.
Right? Right, though? Come on now.
I mean, now what does he do? He's fucked. They're
Well-
gonna the Australians fucking come in. They've got the bat.
Dude, no. This was the worst part. Again, he thinks he's on it, right? He's telling, this is the moment
Yeah.
where he's like, because Cadby admitted it.
Yeah.
So he looks over at He2, he's like,
Arrest him.
throw the cuffs on him. We
Arrest
got
him.
this. We're done. As he's saying that
Please
is when
arrest him.
as he's saying that is when the Aussies walk up right behind He2, and it's like,
and he's like, I understand now. Quick, Greenwall, hit the lights.
this was
It's daylight.
it's
First of
daylight.
all.
There's a window. You can see
I know,
it
there's, like,
in
a
all of the
huge window.
scenes. I was like, what were the lights gonna do, you fucking
That was-
fool?
I never picked up on it when I was a kid, but watching it yesterday, I was like, but it's daytime and there's this huge window. Even if he did, I think that's what Greenwall's problem was.
Why
It
am I-
wasn't
why
that he
am I-
didn't want to help him. It was like, it
That's
won't
not
do
help.
any
Yeah,
good.
That won't help, right?
The lights are already off.
Ace finally, though, he accepts his fate. He's just like, okay.
All right, take me to jail.
I love He2 taking him out the door and he's pushing him wrong. All right, HR shoving stuff.
You know what you are? You're just a boo-boo-boo.
Dude, the look on He2's face as he starts it, because he is just like,
what the fuck?
I don't understand. Are you having a
Did
stroke?
I hit
do I
you
need
too
do I
hard?
need to call emergency medical help? Because I'm not going down for murder, right? Like,
Right, like I didn't kill him. He had a stroke or something. I don't know what the fuck happened.
no. What is Ace actually
He's
doing?
calling Boba. The big elephant's coming to save the
Oh,
day.
dude, this thing, he comes running.
Just bashes
Poor
poor
He2.
dude out of the
Poor
way.
He2. He is not doing well after this.
Guys,
Just
just
what you get for
that's what you
siding,
get, as I said,
siding
that's
with
what you
the
get
wrong
for being
people,
a crooked cop.
right?
Yep.
This is also the exact moment where inside Greenwall finally realizes I might be on the wrong side.
It's like that fucking YouTube. It's like, are we the baddies?
right? That's
Oh.
totally what happened.
Yeah.
Because he mentions to Cadby, he says,
If you
you
do
know,
that, they're all
if,
gonna
if
die,
we don't
right?
just give this bat back,
But
the
they're-
whole
they're-
tribe is going to be
Yeah.
slaughtered.
Oh, terribly unfortunate.
Well, again, it's literally like, did you? Your dude said it twice, man. You weren't listening.
right?
I want that to
So
happen.
he's just the third time. You gotta say it. He's got some kind of weird OCD. You have to tell him 3 times.
Greenwall though is like, yeah, okay, we can't.
Yeah, fuck that.
This is officially, again, we don't see him do anything yet, but you can see the look where
Yeah.
he's like,
I have made my decision. I'm on the
I'm-
wrong side.
I'm on the wrong side. Ace,
Meanwhile, what's Ace up to?
Ace is in the jungle making a speech to the animals.
Friends, rodents, quadrupeds, lend me your ears. Oh,
I need your help to take this back for the people.
He fucking does the Tarzan call out of his ass.
I love that they start coming back. When they're coming back is when Cadby is just
Yeah, because it's just noises at first.
Well,
like,
Cadby at first, like before
the
we
ghosts.
even hear the noises though, is when Cadby is the last reminder for all of us that in case you forgot, this is a funny movie, but it is about genocide.
Yeah,
as he is just heartlessly talking about how he doesn't
matter.
care.
We have the bat, and it's almost noon.
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. He's like, so it's
He can
all
go
good.
do whatever
we have
he
it in
wants.
just enough time to be able to say he brought it to us, but not with enough time to stop the slaughter from happening.
We tried so fucking hard. I mean, our detective found it, but it was unfortunately it was just too late to stop the war. I mean,
So,
I'm not the bad guy. I'm Cadby.
Dude, I
Vote for Cadby.
swear. Then he hears the ghosts as he thinks. He's just like,
Because it is. It's like each is like water buffalo, lion, elephant, and then the elephant busts through the fucking wall.
this was so much fun. That room was demolished, dude.
I love the monkey. The monkey's flipping through the book with the pipe in his fucking mouth.
We have a parrot get drunk and
the
a monkey
whiskey falls
with the
over.
pipe, dude. It was fucking. I
The
love
monkey
it,
and parrot are having the best time.
Yeah, they are, dude. They said fuck everybody.
And the
else.
elephant has it out for the fucking Hatu or whatever the fuck his
rightfully
name is.
so.
He goes straight for him again.
Ace pulls out the skunk on the Aussies.
Which, I get it, you smell bad, but like, how does that like disable them?
No, dude, that shit is.
Oh, yeah, in your eyes.
It's like a
yeah,
chemical
that's
burn.
right.
Dude,
I
like
didn't
think
of
about
that.
like pepper spray and shit like that.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I didn't think of that. I was just like, man, they just smell bad. I'd
No,
still go
it
with
would really
fucking...
fuck your. Yeah, it would fuck you up because again, he was holding it face height. This isn't even
That's
like
fair. I
a
didn't
skunk
think of
on
that.
the ground spraying. That would be your ankle calf area.
Oh,
right?
now my foot smells
But
bad.
yeah, if it's up at your face,
More than
dude,
usual.
Yeah, that would probably fuck you up pretty good.
Yeah, if
I
you
would
got it in your
imagine.
eyes? Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that.
Now though, Cadby is like, oh fuck, it's just me.
Yep. It's
What does
me,
he do?
me and the bat.
He uses the bat to his advantage. Ace is like right behind him.
Whoa, get it away.
Gets outside and he's like, fuck, this car's done. This car's done. This car's done. What am I going to get in? Finally, he finds a Jeep that he can get in. It's okay. He takes off. Him and the bat.
Yep.
Ace comes out right behind him. Does the same thing. Fuck, I can't take that one. I can't take that one. I can't take that one. I can't take... Oh.
It's a fucking monster truck, baby.
God damn this
This
thing.
is awesome. I love
God
this
damn
part.
this thing,
He's
dude.
driving after him. And Cadby goes off fucking road. He's like, oh, he wants to go off road.
He wants to play.
Nah, nobody wants to play with me.
Ace just toys with him.
Fucking pulls up
during
next to
the
him, like,
whole
"Ah,
thing.
Cadby from the consulate. Crazy
Cadby
world.
pulls out this tiny baby Dillinger pistol thing. Like he was like, I got this.
What the fuck is that gonna do?
But even if it would have been a bigger pistol, it doesn't matter. Because Cadby forgot the most important rule while driving,
Yeah, pay attention to what the fuck you're looking at.
right? No, what's he do?
He
Runs
drives right
tree.
into a fucking tree.
Throws himself and the bat.
Bat gets thrown clear.
Everybody's safe.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But, we're not done. Ace has to play a little bit.
This is funny.
He goes and smashes that fucking
Cadby,
car.
well, Cadby tries to grab the bat too. Like when he
Yeah.
pulls up, he's like, "Okay, I'm awake. I'm clear. I'm gonna grab the bat. Can't. It's stuck. It's stuck in the fucking tree." So he's like, "Okay, fuck it. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gone."
gonna book out of here.
Ace grabs. He looks and he's like, "Cadby, bat."
I don't have time. I gotta get the bat.
Well, then he looks up. He sees the sun.
Yeah.
Directly. He's like, "Fuck, almost noon.
He
I
does
gotta
not
do this."
want to touch this.
Well, and
fucking
again,
thing.
remember the cage is stuck, so he has to open
it and grab the fucking bat.
Hilarity ensues.
I don't know if we even said this, but this bat has the 9-inch fucking fangs. It is the most vicious looking bat you've ever seen.
Dude, I love the run through the jungle. It had Benny Hill vibes.
It really did.
Right? Like it was like speed running, but like flipping over himself
Right.
and stuff. Fucking love it, dude. I love it. He's darting, trying to stop it. We literally see the
tribes
Wachutu
are
like
coming
sneaking through
one
the
side.
jungle, the Wachati like sneaking through.
He runs straight down the middle, screaming Shikaka. They all fucking drop down.
Shikaka!
He fucking runs through the village. Hey, get out of the fucking way. Throws it in the cage. Yuck.
It's back.
It's back. I'm done. Fuck
back in
this.
its holy place. Everybody knows they need to stop. Who do they see once they know they need to stop?
Cadby's trying to sneak off.
Everybody.
They chase him the fuck down.
Both tribes.
Yep, all of them.
Both tribes are going after his dumb ass.
But it's okay. The man escapes. He escapes the tribes. He's gonna be okay, right? No retribution for the bad guy.
Except for that giant silverback gorilla. It's still mating season.
Oh no. It does. It comes up and it
Kids
grabs him on the shoulders and he just kind of moans. And gets took off, and it's just the bush fucking going, and we get the again.
So dirty. So dirty.
Got what he deserved, the fucking prick.
Movie basically finished. We get one last tiny little joke, right?
Yeah, the wedding.
Yeah, we get the joke of it's the wedding. Things are basically
done. They're gonna the tiny warrior and princess.
I love that we finally see that tiny warrior is the person.
Is the guy who she's gonna be married,
right? Like, because again, like we see him, we don't know that when we see him fight. We don't know that he has any connection to anything other than being a Wachutu tribesman.
Yep, he's their craziest warrior. That's all we know about him.
I love.
Apparently, he gets to marry the princess.
I love this. He walks in. He's having their moment. They're
Greenwald,
Greenwald, and Ace are talking outside. And they're just again. Totally not like
we wrapped up the case. It's all good. I'm so glad I could help. All this shit.
Greenwald's basically being like, sorry it took me so long. I'm a fucktard.
Right. You came through in the end, buddy. High five.
All right.
Movie's gonna be over, right?
No. Out comes fucking Livid. Tiny Warrior.
He is screaming his ass off.
And
you don't even have to understand it.
Ace,
you know what's up.
Ace whips his head over to Greenwald like, what's he saying? What's he talking about?
Apparently, she's not a virgin. They can tell that?
What you say?
Apparently, he wasn't as enlightened as we thought. They chase him through the fucking jungle. The last shot of the movie is Ace just being like, ah!
So this is how I want to talk about the end real quick. And then we can finish everything out. The end to me was so weird, right? So like, we can both agree. First movie, wildly popular, but they film it before they know that it's going to be wildly popular, right? First movie ends in a way where you definitely feel like this was a one and done.
Yeah, that's it.
We're never coming back to this guy.
Great movie, funny. We cracked the case. It's over.
But we get a second. Second one takes the same character, puts him in an even more outlandish place without telling us how he gets there. And then the way it ends like this makes it feel like an episodic type story.
Yeah,
like we can now just tell us, hey, he ends up in wild places, and we never need to tell you how it starts, but we can just say that's where he's going to be at.
Pandas in China next time, right?
It feels like that's how we're going. It ends in a way where we could do that.
Where we're going to have more. We never did.
Again, this goes back to like I told you, Jim only barely wanted to be here.
But it's really good. I mean, the first one's classic. Great fucking movie. I watched this one way more.
This one was a kid. Look, as an adult watching it now.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a cash grab.
Yes, but it's way more fun to watch.
You can feel the cash grabbing moments. You can feel the moments where they're like, cash in on that tagline. Cash in on that catchphrase. You know what I mean? Like, you can feel it. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
It
does have its problems in modern society.
Yeah, but fuck all that. I don't.
That being said,
I'm a nice person.
Well, look. That being said, this one is easier to accept by today's standards than the first one.
A little bit.
So if you got to get your Ace Ventura fill, this is the way to do it.
Which would you rather have? Would you rather have Great White Bat monkey shenanigans in Africa? Or Mr. Winky?
Yeah, I think
you know what I'm talking about.
I think we all know. We all know what most people are going to say here, right?
One's more insensitive than the other.
All right, though. This was fun. We know it's fun.
This was the best. I love this
How is it
fucking
going to be
movie.
anything but fun, right? Come on now.
No, it's impossible. No, there's one asshole out there who's going to be like, this is the worst movie
I'm not worried about the one guy.
And fuck that guy.
The beer.
Oh, I'm probably never going to drink it again, but it was fun.
The gimmick is not going to outweigh.
Yeah, like
else.
it was awesome. It was fun. Try it. It's a fun. It's a fun, weird beer experience.
The sourness grows on you by the time you're finished.
It does get more sour the warmer it gets. I will maintain that. But Urban Artifacts, Monocle, Mango Tart Ale.
Whatever. It's great.
Give it a shot. It's worth a try. They only give you 4 of them, so it's okay. It's not that bad. You're not going to waste them.
Strong. If you drink all 4 by yourself, you might...
Grab your best friend.
Yeah.
Split
it. Yeah. Have a good time by yourselves. Yeah. Watch a movie.
Yeah, watch this
movie. On that note, Bo,
play Monopoly. There you go. But drink Monocle and play Monopoly.
On that note, Bo, tell them what we're going to be drinking. So I'll preface before he tells you what we're drinking. We're doing this so that way we can try to be in theme. We miss these themes.
We never do this.
And again, you guys might be like, no, but you guys have been pretty close with some things. Always by accident.
Yeah,
we have never planned it. This is going to be the first time we've ever planned and made sure that we're doing something on other than like a whole month.
Yeah.
Christmas,
Halloween, but
like the actual
we know when
by
those
a
are
day.
coming.
By a day, anytime we've ever been close to something, total coincidence. This is our first planned. It's going to be a holiday. Let's try to do something.
St. Patty's Day.
And so, St. Patrick's Day is March 17th. Our episode will come out the day before.
Yep,
so close enough.
Day
so,
before.
Bo, tell them what we're drinking.
We are going to be drinking Outer Belt Brewing's Cloverleaf Irish Stout.
And we're going to...
perfect.
It's perfect. It's a perfect drink for our St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
And then our movie
is going to be 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, Cloverfield Lane. So, again, it's a franchise. You guys know.
I have not seen this one.
Okay.
I saw the first one, the Cloverfield with the monster in the building, and there was all
it's all camera footage. Yeah.
That one was fun. I love a good found footage movie.
It's like the resurgence year of that. There's a whole bunch of new ones supposed to be coming out this year.
Cool.
Yeah, dude. So keep an eye on it.
I want to do one. I'll tell you about it later. I don't want to put it on the internet. Somebody will steal it.
But yeah, so we have a very green clover filled. Oh,
yeah.
We have a very Clover-filled episode for
that.
us for St. Patrick's Day, guys. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time.
All right. So is that it?
Yeah.
Do the outro? Hang on. I don't want to do like last time. Hold on.
Got your drink to get yourself ready.
I was so thirsty last week. Anyway, if you liked this, think about following us on Patreon and, as always, on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, share it with your friends, and join us next week for our other movie. That's it. I'm out of here. Somebody stop me. Alrighty then. Cheers!